Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Thursday. So glad you're with us. We got 3 hours. It is all about shopping. We have so many incredible ideas. I got to tell you, Yellow Diamond lovers, we got something special for you tonight. This really feels like a weekend special on a Thursday night. So if you love our weekend specials and love what we put together for you on those big premiere days, well, consider yourself lucky because you're here tonight for really a special really just an important presentation. And we also have not just yellow diamonds and earrings that we have not seen very often, but these are drops and they're going to elevate your entire collection. But also we're going to see a lot of museum pieces on markdown. We had so much fun with those last night, really for the last week or two, as we are giving a 30-day money-back guarantee, or rather a money-back guarantee. It's 2 weeks. Sorry, I get confused with my own company sometimes. So anyway, we have a special diamond collection for you. These are pieces, 2 of the 3 I've never seen before. I was so elated. And then I found out they're one-of-a-kinds each. But hey, it's still good because we have a really special illusion setting style in new designer pieces you're sure to love. They are, one is a band, one is a very special elongated designer ring. And look at the size of that ring. Does that not look like one of those $20,000 bands you would shop for in high-end retail? Well, we've got it for a fraction of the price. So diamond lovers who love the 18 karat gold, we're going to bring you 3 different collection pieces. They're from the designer sample, so they actually were bought about 4 years ago. We're going to discount them below our own cost, what we paid to get them here, so that's exciting. And also, speaking of diamonds, we have a white diamond pendant. It's actually a necklace. It's a full necklace, oval shape, great looking stone. And I do want to bring back our largest diamond here, which is 1.5 carats. So we have a 1.5 carat stone. You might have seen the Asher cut and the signet ring over the weekend. We have a very special oval. It's going to give you a little more bridal effect. Might be a great way to upgrade your diamond collection. 1.5 carat center oval. You know what the trick with the ovals is? They look even bigger than they weigh. So if it's 1.5 carat already, it looks huge. We're going to see that and a trillion tanzanite, and that's just to name a few. We have our last call on some great diamond drop earrings that we have in a lever back style that you've loved in the past. So we'll bring you our last final few, which are white and yellow. There's only one in yellow, so yellow gold lovers, you're going to want to be here right away for that. Plus we have our most opulent diamond earrings here, are nearly 7 carats. Are they 7 carats? I forgot. 7.5 carats almost. So 7.5 carats in mostly colors of diamonds, and that's coming up as well at a newly reduced price. And I don't know if you've ever seen our most opulent of the opal earrings we've done. Lightning ridge black opals with yellow diamonds and white diamonds, another part of our museum masterpiece must go collection tonight. So those all will be here. If you know, you know, because those are those really special. They've been $28,000. We're going to bring them down to a very affordable price tag here tonight. So lots to get to. My favorite zircon in the entire collection that we do is here. It's kind of a pot of parasha color, but in a zircon, so you get a lot of sparkle, a lot of flash, a lot of fire, and we even have a designer pearl ring and more. So anything in natural gems, we got it. So look no further. You're in the right place. If you've come for quality and you like the best jewelry in the world for a price that's better than wholesale, we got you covered. So let's take a look at how we're starting a brand new piece to get us going on this evening, which is 113-2070. Now this is our fabulous red garnet. We do garnet. We specialize in a lot of exotic garnets, yes, but this is really where the best of the best in that red burgundy color. There's a little bit of pink coming through. It's a round stone at a 360, and you're getting the white gold with the 11 points in diamonds. Now this takes a bit of that. I don't know if you've seen the designer heartbeat styles that we see, where you see sometimes a zigzag that almost looks like a heart monitor at a hospital, right? And that sounds weird, but it's really just meant to be instead of a heart shape. Well, this feels like maybe a little extra. It's kind of taking that vibe, but since it's vertical and this is your bail, you're gonna have the heart that actually is your designer bail, and then that really cool, I like to look at it this way. I look at it as heart and lightning bolts. That's what I think, because it really is. And if anybody has ever been in love before, sometimes it feels like you've been struck by lightning. So again, that I think is a really cool nod to a designer piece that's got some meaning behind it. It's 360 with 11 points in diamonds. So all we need to do, and take note, there's a very fancy cut here to go with your very fancy red garnet, which is a really beautiful stone, but keep in mind it's checkerboard faceted. So that's why it's got a lot of extra, and I will tell you, I polished it mightily. I spent a good, what would you say, 3 minutes, Tony? We were trying to polish every little nook and cranny of that gemstone, and I don't have a lot of tools up here to get in and do that. So again, let our steam cleaner do that for you, where you're gonna see a perfect surface of that stone, but I tried, I really did. So here we go with that look against the hand because we know we've got one only, and don't be shy. Come on in early. Oh, that's my designer ring. This one I fell in love with, and again, if I had a chance, if it was allowed, if it was a TVON rule that allowed me to buy things before I put them on the air, this ring wouldn't even be here. So again, I love that ring so much. That's one of our designer pieces we're going to see that we've never seen before. But here is, I'll try to keep my eye on the ball here, which is that gorgeous red. Look at the flashes on that one. Isn't that fun? And the heart-shaped motif with the red stone all works so well. Here's your length, and we'll try it on. But love to give you the idea, and it's one only, sadly. Otherwise, we'd be here all night selling just this piece. It's 3/4 of an inch, top to bottom. Those are sparkling bright VS stones. There it is from a distance away, and that's what I was saying. As we're further away, you're seeing a little more of what I was talking about with those really special, almost fiery kinds of pinky tones, a little raspberry red, some deep burgundies, some really special wine tones as well in that round. So we'll take another close-up look at it and get you a great value. It's got a good size bail too, so it should accommodate most of your classic chains, but also, always like to point out, your diamonds by the yard that I know a lot of you love to utilize with our pendants. So here are the favorites, and we're gonna blow it out. It's not even $9.99. You know it pays to be here early. It also pays to dial in early. So that is the best we can provide here. Really a special opportunity coming up right now. I'm gonna take it lower. I'm just going to go all out. We're going to go all out this Thursday night. It's going to be start to finish 3 hours of madness. So get ready for the values and the savings, and don't be shy about coming in early because there is only one. And when I say there's only one, I know a lot of people say stuff like that on TV and don't always mean it. I mean it. So again, if I say it's one of a kind, it's a one of a kind. So that means it will go and in a hurry. So all you have to do is dial in. That's all you need to do. It gives yourself that head start. Kind of think about like giving you the lead on the race. You know, everyone else hasn't even started. They haven't even lined up the starting line, and yet you are going with speed here. So this is really how you get it. And of course, not even $9 or $8 or $7.99. We're blowing it out, one only. Such a great gifting moment, I think, for those that are sort of been over the heart-shaped motif in the more traditional sense, the basic, straightforward heart shape, a great way to get that same sentiment built in, but with an upgrade to your design elements here. And it's going even lower than $799 or $777. So get ready. We got a lot of big values coming your way tonight. And this one will be, actually, let's make it $6.99 instead. Really good way to start the show. And then we have peridot. It's so funny. I saw this peridot ring the other day, and it was $5,000. And I thought, I think we could do better. And then I found this one today, even better, bigger, brighter, and a prettier mounting, and yet it's so much more affordable. So we'll see a great looking peridot coming up as well if you are a fan of the August birthstone, as we're already here towards the end of August. Can you believe it? So here is our garnet, $6.99. I don't have a lot of jewelry that's going to be priced that way, so if you do love the price point and the piece, go ahead and grab it as quickly as you can, and that will get it to you right away. So here it is. And hello, special shout out to Risa, who's joining us early. Kirsten's here as well. Kim is here, and Carrie. I see some familiar names out there. So I was going to say faces, but I don't get to see your beautiful shining faces. But of course, we're so glad to have you. Although it's weird, you start to communicate with people over years and years of doing this, and it sounds odd, but I start to picture what everyone looks like, and you know how everyone dresses. I mean, that may be weird, but again, that's just what I do, right? So again, it's nice to see so many familiar names out there joining us. So here we are with, I do have this really designer piece as well. If you like fancy cuts, check this out. I was going to wait a couple of minutes to show this to you, but look at how beautiful this lotus design is with the carved amethyst. And you want to talk about fancy faceting? That's it. From start to finish, top, front to back, I mean, all the way around. That is one of the coolest designer pieces. So see, I got the brand new for you. Now let's get to this ring. This is peridot. And we have a different variety of peridot than most because it is so bright, gleaming, shining like a Paraiba in the most lime green, stunning color. And yet, this is a punch of green. It's bright, it's vibrant, it's clean. Peridot isn't always. It's got those lily pad inclusions that can kind of take away and bring a dullness about the stone, and that's just not the case here, as you well see. 2020 is the number. It is our fabulous peridot in the cushion cut square. So it is going to give you sort of that slight round feeling, but subtle corners, and then pretty way this is done. Kind of like a beautiful floral in a way without being overt, because you have this really gorgeous designer pave border, and then that is actually part of the design, but acting as the prong, so you have utilitarian meets fashion, really pretty. That peridot's huge for peridot. It's $233. These actually don't get in large sizes, and you saw what happened when they do. We had that larger peridot the other day, and that one gets to $10,000. So they can really climb in a hurry in their price tag. This is our $233 with 9 points in diamonds as well. 9, huh? I don't know. I mean, I'll go with it, but yeah, let's just say that's a minimum carat weight on the diamond weight all the way around, but also solid gold. And that's where, again, what's more important right now than even gems and diamonds for the most part is gold. So very excited to see this in the white gold. Here it is. So as I said, there was a really, a pretty simple, very straightforward peridot the other day that I did not show on the air because I think you guys would have thought I was really like maybe working somewhere else. It was $49.99 for a 1 carat peridot. It had no diamonds at all. So then I thought, well, let's find something else because we've got some, you know, probably a few of you looking for that really important August birthstone this time of year. So here it is, the traditional one, and yet the brightest and beautiful color and those diamonds around it. But it will be better than the $49.99 of what I saw the other day on a very simple, much smaller stone. So I think this is a great way to go. And again, just white gold, but we'll size it for you, whatever you need. We've got a really special opportunity coming up right now, just on the gold alone, which it would be very challenging right now to do. Seriously, it's true. The way gold is going, and again, ever climbing, we're talking about something where there's $2,000 automatically just in a band of gold. That's just in the most simplistic style, just straightforward bands, 2 millimeters in size. You're looking at $9,000 everywhere else, $2,000 here. That's the metric right now. And remember that, feel free to use that kind of formula wherever you might be shopping to really decide and determine if that's a value that you're looking at. And this is where we can certainly make it a value that is quite obvious here, because instead of 49 or 39 or 29, it is for one caller only. So once again, it's always going to be really advantageous for you to dial in on the phone lines and be ready to go, because this is not 29 or 19.99 either. Getting a really classic, elegant style, but with that bit of a designer quatrefoil type of motif there. And it's not even, oh no, $14.99, we're going to go even lower, and it's not 14, 13, 12. We're just going to blow it out right now. First caller, it's going to be busy in here tonight. We know that because it's $9.99, and you can't even craft the gold by itself for that price tag at all. So this is an extremely important way to go, and a great way to get yourself something that really is impressive, important, the best of peridot. This is not a basic or easy to find stone when you're talking about the high quality that we bring. So really lovely. And again, this is my, if you heard me talk about a zircon that I absolutely adore, it's this one here, because that is just every color of the rainbow, while still within that, I find it to be very Padparadscha-esque with that orangey pinky color overall. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. Or if you see something or want to see something that you want to get to know a little bit more on the early side, let me know. We'll help you with that. Another purple sapphire is here tonight because we saw one go very quickly last night. I know a few of you missed out, but I also have, if you're wondering what are those opal earrings she was referring to at the top of the show, well, let me share them with you so that in case, if you've had your eye, and I know that because there have been many of you over the years that have asked about these, and yes, they've been around for years, but this is the opal earring, the most extravagant opal earring we have with the not so extravagant price tag. They've been heavily reduced here tonight with those yellow diamonds, white diamonds, the gorgeous, look at that. That is, it's finished nicely, but it also is open enough to see and appreciate the beauty of those stones that are natural through and through, and that was one of them, and here's the other. So if you know those opal earrings, that was the other. I know they look almost identical. Incredible matching on a stone that is virtually impossible to truly match, but we have those on a markdown. So if you're curious, or those have been on the wish list, tonight's going to be the night that they get a home. And then we have our very famous, we're going to just go ahead and introduce you to an outside designer here that is beloved, and yet need some rhodium on that one, but I want to show you our pearl with mother of pearl, and just a bold way to do this when I know this is a pretty hot light for pearls and mother of pearl, but we'll show you in a couple of different lights here. And I'm going to back this camera up so you can see a little bit of room where it's a very large ring in this hexagonal style that you have. That means 6 sides, so it's pretty straightforward. And then here you are with this really impressive piece. Now, hexagon style, so I feel like it modernizes the pearl ring, which pearl rings can oftentimes be pretty straightforward. They tend to be, a lot of times it's a band with a pearl, and that's that right on top. So it's just really, again, those solitaire styles that we usually see when in essence, you got something a little different here in the way it's framed and bordered, because I think also it's nice to have a little bit of something around, like a way for a pedestal, not really, I would say almost like a cushiony kind of backdrop or a landing spot for that pearl, so that the pearl itself doesn't get up too high off the hand, because it's natural when you see a really good pearl, it's probably going to be a larger size, which means diameter of the pearl. It also means, since they're fully round all the way around, it means you have a lot higher setting to a lot of your bigger pearls, and a lot of you just don't like that. I've worked with, you know, women across the country of ours for 26 years straight, every day of the year, doing this kind of thing where you get to know what people have, what their hangups are when jewelry, as far as really wearing your jewelry. It's one thing if you're just going to put it in a safe and save it for investment purposes or give it as a gift, but if you're really out to wear it, then there are certain things we all look for and want to have that are prioritized. And with the pearls, I hear a lot of you say, well, the big pearls are great, but they sit way high up the hand. It's nice to have this support system around it as a border, if you will, that really is going to make it a lot more wearable. So as we take a look at it, it's a designer style, and it's going to be 113-1752, and it's in white gold only. The diamonds will be just on the east and west sides of the pearl. It is a 10 millimeter, and this is the freshwater pearl. It's going to be, but you see here, that's what I'm talking about. So you see the real side detailing there and how it's going to be. The mother pearl has a subtle sheen, but you're going to see it a lot better when it's not under these hot lights. And you have our 10 millimeter with a 2 carat 15 total weight of the fancy cut mother pearl, which borders the stone. And then of course your diamonds at 9 points as well. So it's really outstanding. It is 14 karat white gold. It's a 10 millimeter freshwater cultured pearl. You've got, again, we very rarely get carat weights on the mother pearl, but you do here, which is lovely as well. And then the diamonds on either side. So again, 215 on the mother pearl and 9 points in the diamonds. And that is going to be a really, really special piece here to enjoy. You can see the finishing there as well. You've got all that great workmanship in the basket, and here's what it looks like on the hand, because it is a more sizable piece, and yet if you wear a lot of, if you feel like you want that softer shade, that glimmering kind of white but with a pastel hue to it, because any good pearl like these are, mother pearl and the pearl in the center, are going to have that gorgeous luster. So you get pastels and pinks and lavenders and blues and greens, all coming from your pearl surface as well. And yet this is designer, one only, white gold only. We'll size it for you for free, and it's $9.99. So now, here are the options so far in the show. We've got the peridot for $9.99, which is the brightest, cleanest out there, because I know a lot of you someone just messaged me and said, yeah, I bought a peridot a long time ago, and it's, you know, probably that more dull, that really kind of hazy material, more yellowy green. Here's that brightest green. Then you've got your pearl with mother pearl designer style, $9.99, $9.99. Don't forget about the garnet, the round garnet with the checkerboard faceting with that heart shape design up top for $6.99 that we had as well. But to get three things, even just in an entire 3-hour show, to get three things under $1,000 like we've started with is pretty impressive. So there's the peridot, there's the pearl, and then let me add to it here so we can just have a blast with giving you under $1,000 pieces. You want to see something that's going to go quickly? These are the $19.99 diamond earrings. Today they're not. They're going on a wheel where everything is going to be under $1,000. So I'm just going to go ahead and put everything up there that I got for you. And do you see how I've just paired these up different ways? So they're sitting in different directions. This is an impromptu just blowout here to start our Thursday, welcome you all in, show you what we can do on incredible values. There's a diamond earring, one of a kind as well. Stays in the white gold. Now you're getting 18 karat with those earrings. That means 18 karat gold, 37 points in total weight of the baguettes and the rounds. It looks like an emerald cut or an asher that is haloed or bordered by a diamond row. So that's beautiful. And then look at this. Kunzite, that's going to be our kunzite pear shape. Really, really rare. I'll remind you of our garnet, the way we started the show as well. So again, you've got anything up here, and not everything's $9.99, because there's my garnet we showed you earlier. Here are the diamond earrings, which are $9.99, white gold only, one only. These are all one of a kinds. Make sure you just grab what you can. And there's that kunzite, which is even less than $9.99. So here's already an assortment. Got 5 incredible pieces of jewelry up here that are all going to be under $1,000. So this is where, again, we've come to play. But we're not playing when it comes to value, because we give away everything we can, make everything super affordable, make everything discounted. And I got to tell you, that is more a case for value now, today, on this August 20th of 2026, more now than ever before. And I've been known for giving away fine jewelry on TV for a lot of years, but this is a new level when we're seeing quality like this, value like this, and an assortment of styles where if you like the organic stone like the pearl, if you want fancy designer pieces like the garnet pendant, if you want really traditional but brought upgraded with the diamond studs, that is a bigger and better look than a lot of our 1 carat and 2 carat diamond studs that are pretty simple and classic and plain. This is where you get the baguettes and the rounds working together to give you a totally different flash. So I don't know what's a warmer way to welcome you into a Thursday than this one right now. Everything from $6.99 to $9.99, and there are rings up here for either $8.88 or $9.99. So we'll walk you through what's what so you can get a nice lay of the land here, but that's where your kunzite in the back left is going to be our $888. Then you got the $999 earrings. They're 18 karat gold. Then you've got your peridot, $999 for the peridot or the pearl, and then $699 for that garnet round. And let's give it all 2 minutes to get the whole wheel sold out. We're just not doing this for very long. We've got other big pendants. We've got a lot of beautiful pieces today, but not going to be under $1,000. So this is where shop your way to your favorite value, and whatever it is you love up there, so much to love with the pricing as well. $699, $999, $999, $888, and then our $999 pearl, which you see towers over the rest there. Very large scale and large size and style. So this is just showing you it's important to be with us early, and then what we'll have later, yellow diamond drop earrings. We even have compare this to, it's funny because I talk about the great values we have all the time, but there are pieces that sometimes aren't a great value and I don't put them up. And it's funny because there are some Paraiba earrings here that are $7,000 and they're so teeny, teeny, teeny compared to even those diamond earrings. I just don't see anyone spending $7,000 for them. So we're very excited to be able to bring you a value like this when really, again, high quality jewelry, you're not giving up any quality to get these amazing price tags that are so dramatically reduced from where they should be. So that's fabulous. And then we will have that amethyst designer piece. And let me throw in a necklace because that's what we don't have up here. So as we're in our final minute of this presentation where we're starting the show with a major value, here's a pendant and chain. So it's all gonna be 2 pieces of jewelry coming your way in one. Now this is our circular style, the circle of life though with the baguettes and the rounds instead. I'm gonna show it on the hand here. It's 1130570, and this is a more, I wouldn't say the biggest circle of life, but it's what it is wider. So instead of having a real narrow singular diamond row, instead you get this heavier kind of style here where look at the way that's done. The flashes, this is the same thing that happens in the earrings we have up close too, is because you're seeing baguettes and rounds together. So we're gonna see this design quite a bit and even with some blowout rings tonight, but that is 62 points in diamonds. And then we have the baguettes and the rounds making up your circular style, 5/8 of an inch in diameter. This chain is removable, so don't worry. You can go ahead and slip it on a different chain if you'd like to, although this chain is providing you, I think, all the links you'll probably need as far as classic links go, 16, 17, 18 inches, and the lobster claw. Here's what it looks like on for you as well. So I'm going to show it at 16 is right about here, 17 right about here, and 18 right here. So that is all built into a gorgeous matching 14 karat gold chain. The match is exact. Of course, you can still take it off and use it with something else if you'd like to. If you want to go a little heavier, or like I always suggest, our DBTY. But that is $999 as well, chain, pendant, and everything. And the circular style, if you're somebody who doesn't quite do hearts, but you really want to have something that still is very reminiscent or very much on trend with that everlasting love, continuous kind of like the infinity style. This is also, the circular also means a lot of those same things as far as a really beautiful symbolism, because of course the circle is never ending. So it is also, and you really, it's a kind of a beautiful bond that can't be broken when you have the circular design. So that's also a great idea for a gift, maybe for somebody who you want to show you care, and that's a wonderful way to do it. So that's that necklace, all necklace, chain, pendant, everything, $999. Okay, so we're going to move on. That's everything I got under $1,000 today. So just putting it up front there so you can check that out. Those are the pieces that always go the fastest these days, because you know it's remarkable to see something at that price point. But then we have a yellow sapphire. Do you love a heart shape? And if so, yellow and heart shapes go together just like the reds do, because we have this beautiful yellow sapphire heart, because that means it's a color of friendship and love as well. So we're going to share that with you also. But again, any questions there, you let me know. And those earrings are fabulous. Baguettes and rounds together, 18 karat gold, $999. Well, this one I love. And this is the one that, again, if I could buy before you did, it wouldn't be here. But again, I just love different designer at this point. Like so many of you, my collection is pretty vast at this point, and been collecting jewelry for a long time. So I'm always looking for that new, different piece. And it's not like you ever get complete with your collection. I don't think that's how we look at it. I think we look at it as, okay, but I need something different than what I already have. And this could definitely fit the bill. It's 2090, it's brand new, and it's all 14 karat gold, but that is a large bale, yes, but the design elements are really truly in the stone, more so than even the actual jewelry design itself. This is our 1845 Brazilian amethyst, and it is so stunning. Now we're blasting light through it. It's going to look a little bit more, it's true deep shade of purple. I know it's already pretty gorgeous, but it's going to look even deeper when there's something behind it, because this is what you call a double-sided. I call it prismatic. It reminds me a lot of what you'd see in an opulent chandelier. One of those chandeliers that would cost more than probably all the jewelry sitting here on set. You know what I'm talking about, those really beautiful pieces that are usually in the foyer of an estate that are just really opulent, grand, and sparkle like diamonds. Well, this is a very prismatic faceting, but it's known in the trade as a double-sided checkerboard cut. But in this case, also going to be drilled through. So you have this larger stone, but then you see it's drilled to then meet the bail with the design, and then it's all connected that way. So your bail is really intriguing here, and it's such a, it reminds me a little bit of a lotus blossom kind of look with the diamonds up the middle. The diamonds are 7 points. Then it's all in white gold. We've got only the one. Here's what it looks like on the hand for you. Because while it is a bigger size stone, it has a lot of presence, it's not oversized. It's not too long. It's not too wide. I feel like at first maybe it looks like a crown now, just really, which makes sense because if you get the good amethyst, it's always that regal, high-end, rich, royal purple color. That's what you have here. The length of the design, it's going to be about the same width as it is long, but it's going to be 1 1/8 inches top to bottom. And then we'll show it to you again. When it's on the hand or when it's on the neckline, like you're about to see, you're going to see that true shade of that deep purple that we love so much right here. And that's what that's giving you right there. And then, of course, that beautiful leaf-like design. And then all hidden, there's 2 bails behind it. So even though we say 1 bail, 1 designer style, it's going to have your double bail behind it, so you slip your chain right on through. And you're good to go. We're going to show it up close again. And there's plenty of room in that bail again for your DBTYs and your good sized chains that you might have. But we are thrilled to bring it to you at a newly discounted price, even though it is brand new tonight. So that's exciting. $69.99. Ordinarily, it is a large stone, almost 18.5 carats. That's got some presence to it. But let's get you ready on the phone lines here. We're ready to go. We're ready to shop. We got quite the selection. If you're here just to browse or window shop, that's fine too. Or do we call it screen shopping? Maybe window shopping is more for a store. This is more, since we are the television way, this might be screen shopping. Either way, there might just be a value that you cannot resist if I do it right, and that's exactly what I'm here to do, because I don't believe in doing anything unless you do it right. So here we go. It's not even $69, $59, $49, $39. We're blowing it out, brand new. And I know there's a lot of pendant lovers out there, and maybe you've got your amethyst ring and you adore it, but it's time to get something totally unique. Maybe you have an amethyst pendant, but it's probably more simplistic than just what you're seeing here with all this really gorgeous design and cutting. And yet it will not be. I love the way, because you do see a lot of pendants from the side. The people that look at you are not just seeing always the heads up front view. They see a lot of side profile views, and I think it's just as pretty, if not prettier, even from all those different angles. So really attractive stone. And it's not $29.99 either. We're going to blow it out. I'm going to really make a 19 karat stone almost. Extremely affordable, that's for sure. And we're so proud to have you with us here. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for remembering us on a Thursday and checking out what our wares look like today and what we can tempt you with as far as value goes. But this one will be, well, I was going to do $19.99. We're going to take it a whole lot lower than that. You got to call early. You've got to make sure you're on the lines ready to go, because it's not even $1,500. We are supplying an 18.5 karat stone at a price like no other. It is $1,499. That's it. So it's going to go in a hurry. That is designer as it gets. The amethyst is the best quality because you'll see the intensity of that stone. And not to say we don't love our light material, but the deep dark is where the real value is. And that's what you have there when it looks like that regal, elegant purple style, and only the one. So we'll see who's got it. Its phones are ringing right now. And really special, important piece. And also February's birthstone. I like to point that out. It's why I wear one every day and why it's symbolic to me. And that is not my birthstone, but again, I still wear one every day for that reason. So that is a beauty, and that's why I have this on my wish list. But you ever want to see my wish list? I should just publish it one day so you can see my TVON wish list. This just got added to it, but I think it might be gone. So we also have those diamond rings coming up shortly here. We're already halfway through the hour. So I'm going to show you our, trapezies have been very popular. So I tried to bring out something in trapeze I could find for you, and I have it right here. It is the more affordable of what we've been seeing in trapezes, that's for sure. It's 112-5202, and that is, well, it's an awfully pretty design too. It's our trapeze emerald that is all wrapped and prong set, so it's bezel and prong. But I think the coolest part may be in the way these yellow diamonds are set down within that gold bail. What do you think of that? 3 different stones. I wouldn't say they're jumping out at you. They're really just subtle the way they're matching with the gold, but that trapeze is large. It is our very special 214. So looking forward to bringing this one down in price tag to make sure it's more affordable for everybody who's been missing out on the trapezies of late, because there have been, they've been going very quickly. So there's naturally some of you that are missing out. I love that we finished it in the back with mirror finished gold there. I'm going to show you from a distance what it looks like, and then it's got a nice size veil. And you know what happens with the new. We're seeing the new go very quickly, just like we did with the amethyst here. And now we've got 1125-202, which is going to be our 214. I've got accents in the yellow diamonds here, untold on that carat weight, but there are 3. And then you've got the $59.99 should be piece, because trapezies get real exotic. So they do get more special. You see here, it's 7/8 of an inch top to bottom, and then we'll show it to you on the neckline as well, but that is not gonna last. And look at that, this is what we want, those glowy segments of the trapeze, where you see, yes, the spoke pattern is what makes a trapeze, but we also want to see, ideally, that bright translucency or transparency through those green segments, which is definitely what you get here, and a good size veil. And there it is up close again, and you see again that beautiful transparency we're speaking of, which is a little more rare to find in the trapeze. Now it is our $6,000 piece. I'm going to bring it down for you, and we're going to blow it out right now, and then let me know who's taken what from earlier, because we also had that whole wheel with under. Okay, so just got word the amethyst is gone. And then of course, here is what I'm gonna do on this one. I'm gonna blow it out for $19.99 when it's all finished on the inside as well, like you see there, and that one is gone as well. And then we do have, are we ready? I have the big ruby, I just wanna flash this here. Huge ruby. It's actually our 2 carat 60, and I just wanna flash it here because this is the biggest and best ruby we have in a pendant by far. We don't usually see huge rubies in pendants, and that is the one to own. It's our 260 with $349 in diamonds. Well, 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 isn't that something special? So just a reminder, I'm bringing that down in price. I have our beautiful heart shape. This is the yellow sapphire. Got a couple of heart shapes here. We've already had that heart-shaped design around our garnet. Now we're looking at a heart-shaped stone, in which I'll also show you the zircon. And here's the yellow sapphire. Wow. Bright, you know, it's funny, some yellow sapphires actually, I think, get better than yellow diamonds. Sometimes they just look like a yellow diamond. And then there's other occasions where I feel like they get better than yellow diamonds. This is one of those occasions. And I have sold probably more yellow diamonds than anybody in this planet. I mean, I don't think that's even probably a debate. I've had a lot of beautiful yellow diamonds in my day, and that's been, and I've been fortunate to have such a really grand selection of jewelry to share with you all at home for so many years. But I must say, this yellow sapphire is really bringing it. And there's a lot of you that really love our yellow diamonds, but the yellow sapphires, I think they get a little lost in the shuffle, because I think a lot of people just say, I'll just get a yellow diamond. But realize with this 208 size that you have in item number 1131412, it would be impossible to do this price in a diamond. And again, this really upgrades you in the color saturation level that you're getting. It makes it much more prominent than, let's say, what you would get in a yellow diamond, because honestly, to get this kind of color, impossible in the world of natural yellow diamonds. So it's brighter, it's more poignant and powerful as a result. It's a huge sapphire, it's a 208, and it's also unheated. So that's one thing we'll add here to the description that also really ups the ante of your rarity on your stone here. And a blowout price is coming up. It's our unheated yellow with also 40 points in diamonds. This tends to be a popular style, mounting wider dome style polka dots of diamonds on the sides. They're burnished, and then you've got your halo right up top around your stunning yellow. And that's going to be our one only, and we'll blow it out. And the trapeze, congratulations, and the amethyst, congratulations. And then if you have any questions on anything you saw earlier, let us know. This one's going to fly, and it's so well done. The yellow sapphire, just beautifully cut and brilliant and clean and bright and all the things. And here's what it looks like on. So you get a sense of the scale and the size of that stone from a distance, but really supported by a large amount of gold behind it. And that's going to be another blowout price. Only had it once on the air. It was $49.99. Now it gets to be so much more affordable here tonight. Welcome to the value day. I mean, this is really about big sale going on here. And I know it's really just freedom to do whatever it takes on the pricing and move as much jewelry as we possibly can. There will be another heart shape. It's that zircon I flashed that I love so much as well. But again, here's what I'll do on this one. If you'd like to get it, it's $19.99. Only one again. And don't forget about those opal earrings. My gorgeous yellow diamond earrings are here. We've got our purple sapphire, our blue zircon. I'm even going to show you emerald drop earrings with Colombian emeralds perfectly matched. They'll be here as well, and so much more. So again, holler at me if there's anything you want to see right away, and then we're going to get to that diamond blowout. Now these pieces are actually in a designer boutique right now. We acquired them about 4 years ago. This is the one I was wearing, which I am so madly crazy in love with this ring because it's so much different than your typical band. The way it's got the scallop designer styles around it almost looks like you've stacked rings around your band style. And then we've got a few others you're gonna love. One looks like a gigantic solitaire in a hexagon style. And then we've got another one that feels very fresh and is gonna elongate the hand for you. So we're gonna see some cool pieces coming up from that big designer, but I took one look at the price and true story. Today when I saw these, first of all, I was a little bit amazed because I thought I'd seen everything in the inventory. And it turns out there were 2 pieces that I had never seen before. And it turns out they'd been in a secret vault, if you will, of designer pieces that we had never shown on the air before. And I gotta tell you, 2 of these 3 pieces we're gonna be sharing with you here in just a few moments are from the designer. They're still in the boutique now where they offer their retail establishment where they pay these exorbitant prices for their rent because they're in very high-end cities and very, very special avenues and stores. But this is where we're gonna bring them down below our own cost, and that's what we paid 4 years ago. So you're gonna get some really cool opportunities coming up if you are a lover of all 18 karat gold and white diamonds and these ways that these designs are put together to make it interesting for you. So let's go back to our yellow sapphire. Get ready, diamond rings, and I only have one of each, and I was blown away. I actually said, I said earlier this afternoon, I said, this price has got to be wrong. And they said, well, yeah, you're right. And yeah, we're just trying to move them because we've never shown them and the prices have gone up crazy. We're not buying them again. And we're just going to discount away. So I am really excited about what we're going to bring you. And I'm telling you now, because there's only one of each of those designer styles coming up. So let's do, for the bottom of the hour, which is just passed, I want to show you, yes, our other heart shape. I'll give you a flash of that one. This one is just amazing to me. Mostly from a price perspective. Obviously, the stone is something to love. The stone is not going to be your average, doesn't look like everything else. You're probably going to get more people asking what stone that is and assuming it's some kind of magical combination of pink and orange colored diamond, but that's zircon. And that's one of our favorites. And it's a designer darling, but nobody has this stone in the world but us. And we're so proud of what we can do here. Heart-shaped lovers, rejoice here because we've got this gorgeous stone in this zircon, which is 113-2007. And that's the heart shape. But instead of bringing just multiple colors together, which is so rare and unusual as it is, it's the double refraction that's giving blues and yellows and oranges and reds and purples and greens, all the spectral colors of the rainbow, as we call it, are all on full display amongst the pink and the orange that makes it look like some kind of Padparaksha and diamond had a baby together. I mean, that's really what it feels like here in the most opulent way possible. It's a 501 heart-shaped stone, zircon. We're calling it golden. Oh, it is so much more than that. It is a pinky golden. It really has this stunning color to it, and it is a carat 35 in diamonds, so we didn't go lightweight on the diamonds either. You've got a huge diamond weight, one of our biggest here. So that double halo's classic, diamonds continuing down the sides, and just one spectacular way to get it because the price tag has been brought down because, well, I get to do that. I get to make sure that every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday weeknight here. Obviously, we have our big specials all really highlighted in the weekend shows, and we do incredible values there, but we really take these weeknights when we have this time together here just to really exhibit some of our best brand new and some of our really pieces that have been here for a little bit of time, and they just need to come down in price, and that's what we're doing right now in this zircon. You might remember it at $69.99. I was ever as enthusiastic about it then at $7,000, and it's well worth every penny of that $7,000 price tag, but the truth is, we just gotta move it. So if you see something you love, know this is the time to go ahead and get it because these are the markdowns you've been waiting for, and it just goes to show you. True story, a lot of people have asked me, when's the next sale? Hush, hush, on the down low, message me and say, when's the next sale? Guys, this is the sale. Welcome to every day at TVON. You don't have to wait for a sale. You don't have to wait for a final sale, and then maybe that's a little bit risky because you need to see it and feel it and touch it at home. This is where you get the sale. You don't have to wait. There doesn't need to be a banner up here. That's just not the way this works. And if you're watching and you know, I know you guys understand value. I know you know when something's priced too cheap, just too cheap. It's priced too well. That is what we're giving you on every single one of these shows. So when you see something, you take it because you know you got a lot of competition out there that does understand where these values sit and where they lie. So come on in because we got the new markdown. And let me tell you, and I've seen it obviously in person and up on camera here, and I don't know if either perspective on camera, either the hand or up close, can do the stone justice. It is just that kind of it feels like another dimension. It really does. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to blow it out right now and take it a lot lower than that $69.99. Remember, there's only one. I think that's probably obvious, but just to make sure you understand again, because you never would believe how many people get upset with me when they go, well, I just didn't know. It was one of a kind, so I waited and I held back and I dilly-dallied and now I missed it and I'm mad. Well, come on in. Again, come on in. Be a part of it. Ready to go. It helps you out because I know this price tag may be better than you would expect at $69, $59, or $49, but I'm not even waiting for that $49.99 price to find its home. We're going to take it even lower, send it out right now, one only, and you've got the yellow gold here, which is the perfect blending, I think, in how you want to see this stone shown off with all of its colors. So I don't even know. I don't think you need to change it. I don't think you need to switch a thing. Tell me your ring size so we can make sure that it arrives ready to wear, but this is the way to pick it up. Not at $49, nor is it $39.99. We got the value, and we're waiting to see who is going to be the luckiest new latest collector we have here. It should be the zircon lover and the heart-shaped lover here that really is going to just enjoy it to no end. And you know what? We're going to make it $2,999 instead. So that will be a much better way to say bye-bye to the carat 35, because y'all know that is actually a price that's too low for even the mounting without the center stone. You would pay more for the mounting by itself than what we're looking at is the complete package deal here. The whole set that you see with that stone and that mounting together the way they are. So really beautiful piece, and all you got to do is pick up the phone and dial and make that yours. Plus you have your money back guarantee as well, and that's pretty exciting stuff. So let's keep going. We got more to do. $29.99, and don't forget, this is what is coming up a little bit later. Oh, they're not in focus yet, but those are my brand new yellow diamond earrings that I had the other day and didn't show you because they were a lot of money. So we're going to bring those down for our big Thursday night together. Can't wait to show those to you as well. But $29.99. Let's get to, before we do our diamond ring wheel coming up at the top of the hour, I'm going to make sure that we bring out our last, and this is kind of a sad moment because this is really a favorite of ours to have. And I've got only a couple pairs all together to go around now, and this is one of the ultimate favorites here. In the white or the yellow, now warning, the yellow gold is so limited it's not even here, but there is one pair somewhere in a vault. So I tried to get them. I think we know what our yellow gold looks like though. So hopefully if you can imagine the white diamond here in the yellow gold, you can get the one pair of yellow, or, true story, I have 4 in the white gold. Problem is, I don't think those 4 pairs are going to last, especially when the last time I had an earring like this was over the weekend on Sunday, and I'll tell you what most people did. They got one of each. It wasn't the same earring, but it was similar, but it was a little more money. That's what everyone did, overwhelmingly. We had almost everybody took a pair of white and yellow gold, given the option of the white diamonds, whether it was gifting, doing some early holiday shopping, or just getting ready to have the perfect complement to everything in your jewelry wardrobe, because a lot of us don't just stick to one gold color. We might have different days where we change it up and switch it up, and you always want to match. That's the girly part of us, right? A lot of us just want to match and have those fine details. I'm very detail oriented, and I think a lot of us ladies are, and that's really what we allow you to do, because these price tags coming down the way they are, fabulous. This is going to be a petite style drop. You can still remove the diamond if you want to and have a more straightforward hoop style, but it's a lever back instead of the actual closure that clicks in where it's circular. This is a little more oval in shape overall. It's got a little more length because the lever back. So you've got the really just ease of just no separate piece to worry about, just opens and closes like so, aligns beautifully and really locks securely for you, but the diamonds are pear shapes. And so perfect right up here against that jawline. Pear shapes are so pretty and feminine right up against the face there. And we have this incredible value coming your way with 1129246. And it's white gold or yellow gold. Remember, 1 in yellow, the rest are in white, and only 4 pairs there in the white gold. So they are going to be, it's going to be a very quick moment here with these earrings. Now, I'm going to come in closer. It is 1129246 on the pear-shaped diamonds, still VS, and let's not shy away from looking at them right there. Your full perspective, 38 points, almost a 1/5 of a carat each. On those diamonds, they're going to have that O-ring attachment, so they can just give you a little bit of extra movement, which I think we all appreciate, because, you know, I think it really does matter. When you have a little movement to your earring, it just really is what makes it look so high-end, and they are removable, like I said. So if you want to take that little pear-shaped charm off, you can. and then you'd be left with more of a straightforward hoop style that's a little longer than what I had on Sunday. Here's what they look like from a distance. Love to give you the measurement here. So all together, it's going to be the length that just fits really well. I mean, this is, when we say drop diamond earring, I think a lot of people freak out and go, oh, I'm only gonna wear them once a year when I go to that wedding or that reunion or that retirement party. Well, I think this is really everyday wearable in a diamond drop, where if you just want a little extra length, you've got it. There's that side profile with that lever back. I'll try one on for you. Yellow or white gold, you decide, but it will not last for long. And again, one in the yellow, the rest in the white gold, and yet they are not going to be $9.99 at all. So it's a big savings for you. And that everyday wearable style, I think they make a wonderful gifting idea too, because with the piece that I had similar on Sunday, a lot of you were doing the same thing, getting them as gifting ideas, looking forward to the holidays, and maybe taking some stress away by getting that really important jewelry gift out of the way for yourself or for a loved one. I mean, my goodness, I'm not going to tell you anybody if you decide to treat yourself to a little special something here in these later days of August as we get ready to say goodbye to summer and welcome in fall. So this is a perfect way to go about it, and look at that gorgeous drop you have. And again, there is a little bit of extra articulation and movement from the way that the diamond drops from the lever back, but again, nothing too over the top, nothing that swings or moves like a chandelier earring at all, just really simple, straightforward. Let's go back to the wheel, and of course, I'm matching up the white diamonds with the white gold. You get the option of white or yellow, but they're not $9.99. So come on in, very limited on this earring. It's the last time we're seeing them. So when you see something like this and you hear me, I try to always give you that heads up when I know. I want to make sure you're aware that this is the last time seeing them on the air. So if you always wanted them or seeing them for the first time and have decided, you know, I think that really is a really workable into my wardrobe, classic kind of style. I think I could see myself wearing those every day, or they'd be great for that best friend, that sister, that mom, that daughter, whomever it is. Well, let's save you even more money to make it more feasible to do it for gifting, or for a little treat for yourself for a Thursday night. And end of summer, we deserve diamonds every day of the year, and we love our VS diamonds, and that gets more complex as we get into larger sizes like these are. It gets more difficult to make larger diamonds really affordable in price tag. We have done that for you. And $9.99 is not it. We've only got a few pairs. Come on in. It's a Thursday night. Welcome to the sale. Welcome to the sale. Every single day. That sounds crazy, but it's true. Every single day I provide you a sale pricing on everything. Take a look. Not $9, not $8, not even $799. This is crazy good, and yet the diamonds and the gold we love to see, but they're bigger diamonds. It's one thing to see small accents. It's another thing to see larger stones like this at nearly a fifth of a carat, and they're not $777, and we only have those 5 pairs to go around in total amongst our 2 gold colors, yellow or white, and the yellow's always the first to go lately. Make sure you get them. They're $699 a pair. That is it. So if you can, maybe think about, well, if I ever need those, even if it was for an occasion a year from now, get them now. Once they sell out, we're never seeing them again, not making those diamond earrings again. This is it. It would cost more today to do that. This is an older item number now, because you know that. We're well into the 113s. So this is from some time ago. $699 actually gives you a price tag from way back when, and that is a huge moment in value. So grab them. We got 30 seconds, and then we're going to move on. Our top of the hour is coming up in about 12 minutes. We're going to bring you that diamond special wheel, that triple, all the beautiful collection pieces we've been saving, 2 of which are brand new to our eyes that we've never seen on the air before. And then we'll see who wants the yellow or the white, because they're starting to go. That diamond wheel. And all the diamond rings would go perfectly with this earring. I mean, diamonds go with everything, we know that, but I'm talking about style-wise, bigger stones, the bigger presence of larger diamonds in a piece of jewelry as opposed to just accents. That's really what's going to look so good with the designer pieces we have coming up at the top of the hour. So it's going to be quite the day here, and we've got a really wonderful evening ahead. Please let me know on those big opal earrings, those gorgeous diamond, yellow diamond, pink diamond, purple diamond, green diamond, blue diamond drops. What am I talking about? These 7.5 carat designer earrings. Look at this. Another something for elegance and a lot of wow. Are those earrings right there. This fabulous, elegant, long, 7.5 carats in mostly, there's only 1 white diamond in each earring. So probably about 2 to 4 points of white diamonds, and the other 740 are going to be all fancy colors, and what an outstanding earring this is. So that you might recognize, you might have seen these before. Look at how they actually act as fabric. The way they're made, the way they're built, love the way they do this. Really cool design. I mean, think of it like seriously, like a fabric, like a scarf, like a silk scarf is how it moves. Yet it's all metal, done in diamonds. That's solid gold as well, 14 carats. So we love those. Back to the diamond earrings. Do you want the yellow or the white? Okay, so we've got white gold going out already. We are limited on what's left, so call me quickly, and then we'll be on our way. Anybody want that big ruby? Should I give away the big ruby, the 260 ruby and the pendant with 3.5 carats in diamonds? When was the last time we saw 3.5 carats of diamonds in a pendant? I know it was the peridot I had the other day, and that was still more money, and it was peridot, not ruby. This is a gigantic, super clean powerhouse of a stone. That's my Burma ruby, and it's 2 carats 60 in size. And those diamonds, you ever think you could get 3.5 carats of diamonds in not all that many stones? I mean, there are only 9 stones in the bale, and then there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 stones around it. So you're talking about 19 stones totaling 3.5 carats of VS diamond material. That's impressive. We've got our big 2 carat 60 in the ruby. We're going to blow this out. It's a museum masterpiece. It's also a must go. 113-1745 is the number. 18 karat gold, and look at this. We've got all of the hallmarks on the back of the bale. So you will never have to remember all those carat weights or your gold purities. You've got it all listed right there in the back. Plus your finishing of that 18 karat gold stays in the yellow gold, but how about a bright, clean, stunning ruby? 260 is one of our largest. Even in rings with hardly any diamond weight, a 2 carat goes for about 10 grand. This is 260, so we're much closer to the 3 carat range, and it's still gemmy clean, rich and bright. That means absolutely transparent. There is none of the haze you would normally see in a ruby. It doesn't get that brownish color or that purpley color. It's a true blue red, which is signature out of Burma. Best variety in the world. Yellow gold's how this one stays. That is $349. Mostly round brilliance, but did you see the 3 princess cuts as well? So that is really extraordinary, isn't it? And the price tag is as well, because we are marking it down. Think of this as your biggest sale day of the year. Who knew that August 20th, 26th would be bigger than Black Friday? Bigger than Labor Day, bigger than, oh, I don't know, pick a random holiday like Valentine's Day. This is a bigger sale event because we are saving you literally tens of thousands of dollars on the pendant. It used to be $39,999. We are not leaving it there. This is quite wearable because watch this from a distance. It's got all that room for your chain. The entirety of that bale is all room that's open for your chain. So you can put a larger chain with it, which feels very appropriate. And then you have this great length, but let me show you there, how long it's gonna be, and then maybe how wide too, because look at that. That is an inch top to bottom. And then the width about the same here, not quite, but maybe 3/4 there, of a total in the width there as far as the centerpiece. And then you have this look on the neckline. I mean, just absolutely outstanding ruby there, and one of our best in the entire collection, ruby, pendant, or otherwise. And we're so proud to bring it to you at a huge value. So it's gonna be marked down from $39,999. It is that museum masterpiece, must go. And so we have a brand new drop in the price that's gonna bring that way down and not even be $39, $30, $29, anything like that. We know we have shoppers that really like and appreciate really low prices no matter what, no matter how high-end it gets. I mean, I've never had million-dollar price tags and stuck with them. And the truth is, I've had a lot of million-dollar pieces I've sold, but they've never sold for $1 million. It's the way we bring these prices down. And this is truly beyond what you see in retail. It's a museum masterpiece between the diamonds, the ruby, its clarity. It's got everything you ever want in a stone, and it's not $20,000. What if I say that somebody tonight is going to own this piece? This is going to be right out to you. And obviously, we can't change the gold color, no sizing needed. So we're talking about out to you tomorrow. And then by Monday or Tuesday of next week, it's yours. You got it. You're wearing it. You're enjoying it. And it's so little to spend for something of this magnitude in the quality, especially when it's not even $10,000. Not everything's expensive. We've got pieces under $1,000. But when it's $40,000 and I bring it under 10 like I just did, and then I say, wait, let's give you a bonus, and let's save you another additional, and let's make this the biggest sale day of the year. And if you don't believe me, stick with me for 2 hours and 6 minutes and you'll see what I'm talking about. Biggest sale day of the year, you got it. August 20th of 2026. You watch and you see. Because this kind of piece never Never would it be 40,000. This is the $20,000 carat ruby. By the way, that was 20 years ago. It was 20,000 a carat. They're more now. Let's go conservative. 20,000 a carat on a 260. Well, that's right there. You've got 52,000. Then you add 3.5 carats. Then you add 18 karat gold. There's no way, and that's why 40,000 is a bargain. It's not even $99.99. Or $89.99. We are truly blowing it out. Bye-bye must go. That's what we're doing. It's $88.88 right here tonight. One caller only, obviously. That is going to be in some of the best diamonds we've ever seen in huge sizes. And again, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes, that count is correct. I just wanted to make sure because I want to break it down here for you. As far as an average carat weight per stone, that would be around 18 points on average per diamond. Probably figure the rounds around it in the halo are a little more, probably 20 or 22 points a piece, and then slightly smaller than 20 on the bail there. But again, 88.88 for that true masterpiece. So one of the best stones I've ever had here in ruby, and boy, we're really particular about a ruby. So it's nothing like, we don't just show you any old ruby. It has to be of a very high quality to even bring it here on the air, to even select it to make it into jewelry, and there is your best ruby possible, okay? So that is here if you'd like it. I love our museum masterpieces, and so I get such a thrill of bringing them to you. Now we get to show you a pendant here that's also in kunzite. It just doesn't want to come out of its bag here. It is well protected and housed, and just for a moment, I'm going to just bring it out on the air here, and then it's going to go right out to you. But this one, guaranteed to go. 113-1933 is the item number. Another markdown on our biggest sale day of the year. And I mean that because there's just simply no way. I mean, look at what we did. $40,000 piece just brought down to $88.88. Now I've got our $49.99 pendant. It's our 18 karat gold. That's a 4 karat 49 kunzite in 113-1933, and it also has 62 points in diamonds, which does this, where from the profile there's a third halo. So that's got the double row I know you see from right there up front, that perspective, but you look at it from the side and you see that gorgeous profile halo as well. So all the way around beautiful, and then the basket is finished behind it, and the bail is also done in diamonds, and that's a perspective on how you set it up and how it's going to just sit perfectly even up off the neckline. Love seeing that profile detail in the halo. Here's what it looks like from a distance away on the hand, and then we'll measure it for you. It is a diamond weight of 62, I believe it was. Yes, 62 points there, and that one will be one only. That's what's going to, boy, perfect 1 inch there with the bail. That's your everyday wearable, great orchid tones to this color of kunzite. It's beyond what we typically see in the lighter pinks. This is really our best of the best, and that is actually a truer look at the color there when you see how purpley blue it is. These ultraviolet blues, these really intense purple and orchid colors are coming through. We'll go back up close and bring it to guaranteed go. That's what we're calling this one. It's not even $49.99 any longer. Boy, have we shown you a lot of jewelry in hour number one. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've seen something that is of interest to you. If not, get ready. We got 2 hours left to go, so buckle up and get the phone ready to go because we got all the values here. Biggest sale day of the year, no doubt about it. It's not even $49, $39, $29, or $19. That's a mighty size and perfect emerald cutting on that kunzite. Could not be better, could not be more saturated. And the first caller giving it away. $14.99 first caller on that one. It's going to go. And that's because, again, look at the finishing. Even details like this. Those are all extras. You want diamonds in the bail? Extra $200. You want a basket like that? Extra $300. There's no way. Look at that $14.99 price tag that we've saved you right now, $3,500 right here and now on the piece. Not going to stay here. Can't. There's too many people that know value. Too many people that appreciate and understand when a value is a value. That's one thing. That's every day. But when everything is brought down from our great everyday values to a sale price like this is, that's when you go for it. We're 2 minutes away from showing you the diamond masterpiece blowout. It's going to be our best of diamond designer pieces at a huge blowout, lower than they've been when they were purchased 4 years ago. And I also have, I don't suppose anybody wants a larger kunzite like that. I do have a larger one, so there you go. It just grew, but not really. We've got two for you. We either have the 34 karat 69 or the 449 you just saw. This one's only about $2 million, but that's okay. We can mark it down. If you like it, you let me know. We just make it super easy and just hopefully something for everybody. That's always the goal I set out to do, is that in any single show, when you join me for a 3-hour show, no matter when it is, weeknight or weekend morning, Always important that we cover all our bases. We know we have a nationwide audience. We really cater to all different ages, styles, tastes, likes, price points, budgets, everything. And that's the beauty of having a really diverse lineup of jewelry like this, where we can still bring you the best kunzite, whether you want the 4.5 carat or the 35 carat. So we've got something for everybody, quite truly. And if I'm not showing you what you personally want on the air, you pick up the phone. It's a wonderful privilege to be able to interact here live. And that's the reason these shows are live. And that's the reason we love interacting with you daily, is to pick up the phone and say, here's what I actually am looking for. Give us as many specifics as possible. And before you know it, it's going to be up here on the air. So that's where I, again, invite you to interact with us, and we'll help you as best we can. And we probably have something that's just perfect for you. But let's get to it. Our top of the hour is 30 seconds away. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the sneak peek, and we're going to set up the 3 incredible designer styles. That's our $34.69, by the way, if you want the details. 65 points in your baguettes, 4 of those. And then the 34 karat 69, and it's 113-1446. And again, a very special elongated emerald cut with that deep, rich saturation, and $2 million is only a slight exaggeration from where we will be. Obviously, we want to give away some jewelry on this big sale day that is, I'm set out to set a record on this Thursday night. We're just going to do what I have full instructions to just do whatever. I got carte blanche to just make decisions that make you happy. So as we welcome you into our Thursday Night Live, glad you're with us tonight. My name is Lauren Blair. I'm the host here at TVON. Glad to have you with us on a Thursday. It's no fun without you. So thank you for making my day. And this is our last 2 hours of this show, when we're showing you what is going to be known as the biggest sale day of the year, because it's simple as that. We're bringing everything down in price. Already we've seen 2 carat 60 rubies with 3.5 carats in diamonds, a 35 carat kunzite pendant. I had 5 or 6 pieces under $1,000 already in fine jewelry, just as equal and just as fine, but under $1,000. So we've got all the price points covered. I'm going to bring you yellow diamond earrings. Look at those. Those are yellow diamond earrings. Or then I have these yellow diamond earrings. So you can decide, do you want the 7.5 carats? Do you want to get the 2 carats? These have never been on the air before, so we'll be seeing those. And all the yellow diamond pieces we've been bringing of late have been delightful. We haven't had anything like this, kind of a double row stiletto style in that diamond earring. So really looking forward to those. And get ready, we're going to do something really wild. But if you have requests, let's talk requests here. Let's talk about what you want to see. You can call at any time. There's my number. So pick up that phone and dial in. Tell us what you'd like to see. Interact. Tell us what you're thinking about. And then we've got our great top of the hour. So I can't stop talking about this diamond wheel that we have. Unfortunately, one of a kinds. This ring I adore. That one's getting a home no matter what. I can rarely actually make a guarantee like that, but I can, because I know who's taking it if you don't. And it's your, it's right here, yours truly. We have 3 rings to show you. These are collectible pieces, 2 of which I'd never seen on the air before, and I'm here every day, so I get to see it all. And yet these 2 out of the 3 were actually in a separate vault as a designer sample. If you've ever been to a sample sale, like New York City has great sample sales. If you ever go to a sample sale, every now and then we in LA will have some too, where a big designer puts their true samples for sale. This is kind of similar, and usually it can be like everyone shows up and you wait in line for 3 or 4 hours, and then you stand all day, and then you finally get let in. They only let 5 people in at a time to shop, and fights ensue and all that kind of stuff, because it's really good deals on really important pieces. And sometimes, you know, it's the pieces that are a little higher end and the ones that are really special that maybe aren't the run-of-the-mill, everybody's got them, not the real basic designs. Well, that's really what we're showing you here. 2 of which I'd never seen before, one of which I have. It's this hexagonal style, which probably looks like a big solitaire from where you are at home. I could not believe this, to the point where I actually said this afternoon when I got here, I looked at this, this collection, and after I got over the fact that they were hiding 2 of the rings from me all these years, I got over that, and then I decided that the price tag was just simply too low. Now, I'm the queen of value. I love value. I don't stand up here and talk about jewelry unless it's a value. I will not, I refuse. I only will bring you values. This value, and I said, you guys, there's a mistake going on. They go, oh yeah, we know. We decided to do that because they've been here for 4 years, and we bought them 4 years ago, and the prices have gone so haywire from this designer. We're not going to continue any kind of partnership with them, so we want to just give away these sample pieces because they don't even want them back. So they really, again, they've got up their price game. So it's just, we got them, we paid more than you're going to pay tonight. 4 years ago, can you imagine what they would be today? If we paid over $6,500 a ring 4 years ago, what would they be today? Let's just say conservatively that they doubled. You know darn well that in 4 years, jewelry has doubled, more than doubled. And yet that'd be $13,000. Well, don't worry about paying $13,000. Just get ready because each of these, and I know this one probably not a pinky ring, but it's so cool and elongated. That's all one ring that I'm wearing there. And the fact that you can just see them from where you are at home, there's a lot of jewelry that you would not see from this perspective. You can see them because they are large and they're all 18 karat gold and they're all VS diamonds. And this is that famous designer. We saw it in earrings earlier where it combines the baguettes and the rounds together. So let's take a look. I got my Kunzat moving aside here and we're gonna bring these fabulous pieces out to play. This one is like the most deluxe bypass style ever. Looks like florals and vines wrapping around your finger, but it's so easy to wear because it's all one band in the back. And then this is my baby. That's that designer band that I cannot get over. How pretty that is, how unique that is. Let me actually put this one over here and this one over here and we'll just line them all up. Now, there's a lot of different perspectives that are gonna help out, like that one where you really see how these diamonds just light up the way the baguettes do. And if they look a little dark, just know they're not because that's the same ring. It's all about the angle. So we haven't perfected the angle to show these baguettes off best yet. And I don't know if there ever is one. I don't think one exists. So they'll just, we'll ask, I'll move them around for you to show you the best I can. But here we are looking at 3 incredible rings. And I'm gonna give one little bit of advice. That probably is gonna sound familiar if you watched the show before, but with this kind of designer diamond blowout, we normally see rings. Just the other day I had one of these designer rings. It was a little different in style. It was $4,299. Nobody wanted it, understood. This is not gonna be that. So even when you're getting huge diamond weights, and we'll discuss what they are, and they're all 18 karat gold, so I hope you like extra super premium. Better than platinum. I don't think anybody's understanding that. I get a lot of questions about that daily still, so I want to make sure, because if nothing else, I'm here to educate you and to be the best jewelry shopper, no matter if you shop with me or anybody else in the world. I don't care where you shop. I just care that you are an informed shopper because this jewelry world's confusing. There's a lot going on right now, and it's more confusing now to shop it than ever before. And just know that when you're shopping with us, it's solid gold or platinum, the 2 precious metals of the most precious of them all. And then the diamonds are natural from the earth and really exquisite quality. So once you get that lay of the land, it's really the expectations become, well, I'm going to probably spend a little more here than I would everywhere else who's got those low quality frozen spit diamonds. No, not exactly. We have a better value, I promise you, than even lab grown right now. And we're still offering you 18 karat gold, which is a huge upgrade on this wheel. So you've got the 18 karat gold, the bigger individual diamonds. These are not accent stones. They're baguettes and rounds in large sizes put together to make an even larger look. I'm gonna walk you through the carat weights and then you pick your favorite because the ultimate deal is this. 4 years ago, they were 6,500 plus a piece. I'm rounding down, they were 6,500 at minimum. That's what we paid to bring them here. You're not going to pay that today. You're not going to pay $64.99 or something that saves you, but it really saves you more because they'd be more. I don't care what's happening today. Let's pretend that we didn't see any elevation in price tag on gold or diamonds or labor for the last 4 years. Let's just pretend that we're just giving you jewelry now at designer cost of $6,500. And now let's talk about, because I don't know about you guys, but I know you pretty well. And I know that you guys like a better value than that on diamonds, even when they are the best in the world. That's what I'm going to provide. And this is for even us and for our stringent standards on value, this is going to blow your mind. At least it did mine, to the point where I had to say and call it out and say, what's going on here? Something's amiss and it's too low. And they said, yep, that's on purpose. We're gonna move 3 rings today. So take a look at them. They're gonna go in a hurry. And yet we've got either, I'm gonna walk you through diamond weights, so listen up because we got the carat weights here for you. This hexagon style that ends up looking like a solitaire is 18 karat gold, and that's gonna be 37 points in the baguettes with 48 points in the white diamond round brilliant. So that's gonna be our smallest diamond weight of the bunch. So 3 to choose from. Obviously, they are one of a kind, so do keep that in mind. But you are going to be looking here at 85 points on the left side. Now we're going to climb from there. We also have the middle piece. This is going to be 70 points in baguettes, 42 points in the round brilliant. So now we're up to a carat 12 in the diamonds, which is pretty sensational, I would say. Carat 12 there. And then we're going to go even further and look at this band ring. It looks like you have the largest oval stones. I love the way they get a little more elevated through the center point there. And there's 58 points in the baguettes and 47 points in the round, a total there of 105. And now we get to blow them out. We don't have any callers yet, which is worrying to me because I know there's going to be fights over them. And the fact is, one of a kind. So let me try them on for you as well so we can show you what the solitaire style looks like. Again, not a solitaire. I haven't seen a hexagon diamond, actually. I've never seen that kind of cut in a bigger size, but look at this. And again, get ready for the blowout, not 65. We're going to make that a was price, and we're going to take it significantly less, and this is the one that you can stack next to it. Look at that. Good slide. I'm actually wondering, this one might be a little too high or pronounced, but you kind of can. If you want to stack, I mean, I'm just going to show you for fun there. You can kind of stack that if you want to. That's a little larger than I normally say a stack ring, but you get the idea. Actually, what I would probably do, this is crazy, it's 1,000 degrees in here, so nothing's fitting me right now. They're normally too big, but let me show you what I can do here. I know these are like 5s and they don't fit me really well right now, but here's the deal. I'm also going to show you what would happen if you stacked all 3 together. Now, I'm the only crazy lunatic that would do this, but I love the look, so forgive me, because I believe that when you love something, you just enjoy it any way you want to. That's what I would do, and that's all 3 rings together. So I don't know of another collection you could just put 3 totally different rings together, but for my affordability and price tag I'm gonna bring you, you could absolutely do this and then have that whole stack. Or think creatively outside the box about what you have, and you could put that band with what you have, or that extended bypass ring with what you have. So it doesn't necessarily, because I know you guys, you're not gonna buy all 3, but you could. And this is a real nice just illustration of how they can work together in an unexpected way. Did you ever think when I put those lined up in a row on the wheel that they would actually work together? And again, they're all too snug on me right now, and it doesn't matter. They still work. So look at that. That's incredible. So you could have what looks like 1 ring, or maybe you could put 2 together. Whatever you want to do. But I need to know, out of the 3 choices, which is your favorite? And I'm going to give them all a polish here before I put them back up. There's the bypass, kind of floral look, we'll call it. We've got the hexagonal, more like kind of looks like one big solitaire, and then you've got my favorite band, which looks like huge ovals, and then it looks like a stack because it looks like you have that outer scalloped edge. Any favorites? Anybody digging them? Are we liking them? What do you want to pay for it? Seriously, put a number out there. Let's see if I can impress you. Let's see if I can, don't do something silly like $1. You know I can't even say that. Sometimes I do have a $1 ring. But the point is, what do you honestly think they should go for? We know $6,500 is the cost. We paid more 4 years ago. We're going to do better than 65. 55, 45, 35. Remember, you got over a carat in diamonds in 2 of the options. Really big looks, exquisite designer. Can we add 18 karat gold? Because that's really important here. These are not 14 karat, and I know 14 karat's fabulous. But 18 karat gold is 75% pure. I mean, 18 karat gold is crazy good. And when gold's $4,000 an ounce and you're getting 18 karat gold, that is a step up. That is a big step up. We are graduating, okay? So here we go, guys. 35, 25, you know what? They're not even $2,000. Let's let them go. And I promise you there'll be fights on them. So the first caller who says yes on right, left, or center gets them. And if you don't want them, I'll take them, because the way those stack together, I just said to myself, in my head, I need all 3. But that's just me. I have to default to you first. Let's take a look at them, because I can't make jewelry for this price. I wish I could, but I live in 2026, and my DeLorean's in the shop, so I can't go back to 1983 and make jewelry. I got to make it in today's, like, current environment. And you know what? Plus, I would never have a DeLorean, would I? I would have a DeLorean. I would, right? No different than I can't have a McLaren, I'm going to have a McLaurin. Okay, now that we've discussed our cars for the day, let's go better than $19.99 and just say it, operators, say right, left, center, whatever you want to say. But they're not $19.99. They're going to go. Which one do you want? Take any one of the 3. You cannot go wrong, but they're $1,888. There you go. And we can, which one? The band ring is gone. Congratulations. That item number is 1118614. That one actually may be from more than 4 years ago. I just realized that. Item number is like 8 years old. Anyway, we have 2 left. 1888. Do you want the hexagonal style that almost looks like a solitaire with the halo, or do you want this really like a vine of florals? Yes. Right side on the hand by itself. You got it. Here it is, 1125022, and there's multiple ways to wear it. You can go down the hand like I did. Yeah. The hexagonal style's gone as well, and I'll try that on by itself, and that goes with anything. You could put that, look at how it's almost like a Wonder Ring style there, because it's got that little detail of the chevron. Here's what it looks like the other way on the hand. It is the only one left. So I could see something again, 1 more ring with it, 1 ring side by side with it. Let this be the most really cool ring stack ever. But the hexagonal style is 1118600, and this one is gone as well. Congratulations, those 3 are gone, and well done, and thank you for stealing my jewelry. I love those. All right, well, they do that, Tony, you know, what can I say? We can't keep you from the deals. I've got a really cool Indicalite coming up, at least, let's see, oh yeah, Indicolite tourmaline, pendant no less. 113-1791, welcome into our show. We've got just about 100 minutes or so left together today, so let me know what we can help you with, and we will find the perfect piece for you. I promise you, we can. Give us a challenge. I look at this as, let's challenge ourselves today. And I'd like you to put that challenge towards us here. Tell me what you'd like to see. Tell me what you'd like us to find. I'll put it on sale for you. Right now, we're bringing out one of the rarest tourmalines in the world. We have fewer of these than we do Paraibas. True story. It's really incredible. $348 on the Indicolite. Plus, you're getting that really impressive 19-point pear-shaped yellow diamond as the top of the design there with the bail. So that's also very impressive, isn't it? And you're getting also really important look here with that elongation of that pear-shaped drop, something really exciting for you. And it's a one only. I'm going to come even closer, so get ready. We're going to get a little intimate here with that beautiful. Look at this, because you know why? It's so important to see the clarity. This is a stone that struggles mightily with clarity. You don't get a lot of clarity with any tourmaline out there. So the fact that I got this up close and you still see how clean and bright and stunning that is, that really tells you everything you need to know about this one stone that's also being reduced, because again, it's my biggest sale of the year here, so I'm just doing it. We're making sure everything goes, and you'll be thrilled with everything you get. And we still have a lot of pieces. Everything, actually everything that was over 1,000 is gone from the show, except for the big kunzite and the ruby, and then everything else that's under 1,000 is still here. So you got a lot of choices still to make from earlier in the show. But this is yellow gold, stays in yellow gold. That is a VS yellow diamond, no less. So we're still giving you qualité. And then here's what it looks like from a distance on the hand with that gorgeous length. I love a good embellished drop like this, like a teardrop style for the neckline. So pretty, so feminine. Yep, it is 1 inch in the drop. That is our 19-point pair with that really good Indicolite. So clean. It looks even cleaner. You see, you can really appreciate the clarity of the stone even from a distance away, probably more so than when it's up close, can't you? And we're going to blow it out right now. Back to the wheel. It used to be $69.99. No longer. We got all these one-of-a-kinds to move on out to great homes where you can appreciate it, wear it, and enjoy it. And we're going to show you what we can do here at a better value than even 6 or 5 or 4. And no, it is not $29.99 either. Watch this one sail on out of here. No doubt it's going to go. We're so excited you're with us on this incredible night of discounting everything, including your request. But this one's going to be not even $2,500. What have I done to the Indicolite world? Well, it's a one only. So guys, if we're going to lose money for one night only, that's okay, right? We'll live. We'll live. But don't know it's a whole night. It's an hour and 45 minutes left of just losing money, getting you the discounts you want, and it's not even 25 or 24. Let's blow it out for $23.99, much better value there, and then we're gonna be on our way. Much more to do and much more to bring you, but again, you need to let me know what you'd like to see here so we can help you out as best we can. And keep that in mind, because that's really, really important as well. And we really want to make sure you get that chance here. Pick up your favorites. But this is sensational. $23.99, one only there. And do let me know if you'd like to have that one. Again, that's the one you get. That's the beauty of the one-of-a-kinds. You know what it's going to look like. It's going to be that piece at your home, arriving in the next couple of days. So really easy and simple there. And an outstanding, yes? Back of the diamond band. Are you talking about which one? Like the one that already sold? Okay. Did it sell to you? Oh, okay. Because I thought she said she got it. Okay. So you talking about 1118614? Yeah, you got it. Here's the inside of that band. Please, Jason, please talk them out of it. Please talk them out of it. I mean, who is that, Jason? Who is it? Please don't buy it. Please don't buy it. Please, I beg you, don't buy it. I really, really love that band. I just think it's the most, and I've had all kinds of good bands here. We've had so many good bands, but this band is just so unique and so special. Anyway, it's probably still gone, but there was the inside for you, and there's the outside, and look at those beams of light happening from those baguettes. Oh, that's such a good one. All right, so that's, let me know if it's still here, Jason, and I'll take it. But here we go with our next. So this is just a showpiece. It's just it's a for show piece. It's that best, brightest turquoise zircon. This is that turquoisey. And by the way, I had the heart shape earlier, it's still hanging out. Still have the heart shape that was the Patbarasha colors. Still have that gorgeous yellow sapphire that had the heart shape as well. This is the 801 though, in the bright turquoisey blue. Sometimes they get more blue. Sometimes they're a little lighter. This is the ultimate, and it is a big time 6 carat, or actually 8 carat 01. Item number is 1132005. It's 14 karat gold, and I'm just showing it because the 801's tough size to get. Love the way that instead of doing a lot of diamonds around the whole stone, it's just let the stone shine. But it also has, is it still here or is it gone? Is it gone or is it still, please tell me, it's gone? All right, congratulations. I mean, that's wonderful. Make sure she has my email so that, you know, if she ever tires that ring, she knows that it'll get a good home. Let me do this. Sorry, almost my mat down here, I almost tripped and fell. But here we are. Got to get this rearranged down here. We've got a very special price tag. Diamond weight, sure, 48 points. But it's the way they're stacked on the sides here that are so impressive that you have this really dynamic look. Now, it's going to continue after you get this really great bookend of diamond. It's going to be a split shank on the sides just to give it a little anchor. I mean, you're supporting a very large stone here in this 8 carat, but it's also, to me, it's the color. I mean, I know we expect blue zircons to be bright, but seeing this pop of turquoise, this punch of color, is kind of a new world here. It's just really exquisite private collection material. And it's got not 148, but 48. So I'll take it. 48 among those 3 baguettes. And then do you see what's happening underneath? I don't know if they counted those in, but look at that. Did you see this little surprise bridge element? Do you see that? Peek under the split shank and look at the diamond round brilliance that are inside and going from basically here to the center. And then what's happening on the profile? See, I don't think they factored all this in. There's another pave pear shape design detail in the profile of the ring, which is called the gallery. So you've got some really unique features in this ring design, and it's one only. And you see as we look through the sides, you're seeing the double refraction at work, and then you see the really incredible stones reflecting on through it. That is wild. Oh, we're going to blow it out for you. Yes, we will. And a big special here for our first caller who wants the ultimate. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Don't forget about that indicolite pendant, that gorgeous elongated style. There's our bright turquoisey color there that you love. In that zircon family, we did see that heart shape earlier, which is going to go before the night is over. Let's show this back on the hand here and up close as well. And then I love those details. Each gallery is going to have that extra petite pear shape of pave, and we got a blowout price for you. What else is new? Big sale day going on, and your chance to pick it up right now. It's no longer the $12,999 at all. Got a new discount as everything is being discounted tonight. Welcome in. You got to give yourself permission to just party tonight, and by party I mean shop. I mean, is there any other better way? I would rather just shop for jewelry more than any party. And I love a good party, but oh my gosh, I'd rather just, my idea of a good time is let me just see sale event pricing on jewelry. Let me shop whatever I want, knowing I'm saving a bundle. That's really where the value lies. And this is not going to be even $10,000 or $99.99. We've done some serious reductions on some high end already in the show, only 81 minutes in. We got lots more to do. And this is going to be our markdown. It's under $5. For an 8 carat 01 private collection, these are those natural collector stones that we just can't get enough of. The heart shape's still here from earlier, which if you didn't see, I'll have to recap it, but this one's going to be even lower than $49.99. So another big step in the right direction as far as discounting. Let's take a look at it, right? This is what we're here to do tonight. Taking big discounts off everything and blowing it out right now for $39.99. That's it. One only. Who is going to take that fabulous blue zircon? A reminder of the heart shape, which is even less in 5 carat size. We had this heart shape in the yellow gold earlier. That's wonderful. So that's just a reminder. Look at the zircons and how different colors give you quite a display, always of double refraction. We always expect to see all the great rainbow colors, but look at those different body colors of the stones there. So impressive. $29.99 for the heart shape with more diamond weight too. You may be getting a 5 carat instead of an 8 carat, but it's got a huge diamond weight of a carat 35 around the heart shape. So you got a couple really good ways to go here, and still have yellow diamonds in earrings still to come, and a morganite. Wait till you see our really handsome morganite that we have for you. Diamonds, and more diamonds. Diamond necklaces here. I also have our largest diamond oval, which is our carat and a half. If anybody's looking for our carat and a half oval diamond, there it is. And that is here as well. So if you're needing the carat and a half with the diamond halo, got got that for you as well. And then I do want to show you our sapphire. This is the purple sapphire. Had one go very quickly yesterday. That was last night. I want to show you a couple of their options here. And well, just one today in the purple sapphire, but even, wow, this stone, look at that roval. So it does pay to have a roval cut because you see what happens when you get the proportion a little more rounded than a typical oval. You see how it really magnifies the brilliance of that stone. Also has pave and bezel and mirror finished gold embellishments all the way around. So think of it as your exploded halo, like you know how they'll do an exploded floral print in fabric. This is really like a halo beyond. It's 1127069 and a major value coming your way on such a beautiful bright ring. This feels a lot like those diamond rings we had in that it's a lot of different cuts put together, different setting styles, more elongated on the hand, which is just lovely and very flattering on. And it's our natural unheated purple sapphire. It's a purple with a dab of pink. There's just an ever so slight presence of pink to it as well, mixed in. Think of it like your best color concoction. And it's our 217 with quite the really big rarity with that unheated that's also acknowledged here. So that makes it extremely important here. And 75 points in diamonds going along the hand, down the sides as well. Here's what it looks like on. Take a good look at it. A really spectacular style. You can see that's no small ring. So a lot of that 14 karat gold we love. Stays in the white gold here. We'll size it for you. It's a fairly easy one to size. So you can see the classic band in the back, which makes it so wearable. Look at that. That's pretty much like your traditional wedding band there. But then, wow, look at that. That's where we get all the real wow factor there with that purple sapphire. Intense rich jewel tone color. It's not even going to be, let's skip $59.99 and go even lower. First caller and sapphires, oh so rare. Remember, the extra added benefit of a sapphire is the fact that they are durable, second only to diamonds. We love that fact about them because you can really feel comfortable wearing it every day if you want to. Please don't leave your good jewelry at home. Please wear it as often as possible. Whatever brings joy, do more of that, right? If it's playing like crossword puzzles, if it's getting outside and taking a walk, if it's bird watching, if it's wearing jewelry, whatever it is, and the more you can do of that each and every day, that's what you should do. Permission to do what gives you joy, and jewelry is what so many of us, not the only thing that brings us joy for certain, but it's something that really we need to do more of. So wear your jewelry, enjoy it. But I know we have to be cognizant of if a stone is a 5 on the Mohs scale, then you're probably not going to wear it every single day. So I like to point out when a stone is really extra durable, it's meant for daily wear. That's why the sapphires are so beloved. You've got daily wearable, 9 on the Mohs scale, so second only to diamonds. Take a look at it here, and then we're going to show it to you at a new discounted price and blow it out right now. No longer $59, $49, $39, even better value. Come on in. We've got it for $2,999 instead. And that is the way you get your purple sapphire, and it is deluxe. 2 carats plus, all natural, unheated as well. And then, oh, $29.99, even for that diamond weight, 75 points. And how about that gold? You saw that's no run-of-the-mill mounting. It's got a nice size to it. It's about triple the size of most of our gold mountings. So that's something to keep in mind when you think about, we don't talk about the gold weight because that's going to differ based on the size you requested in. But it certainly is a lot of gold when you see a size that dramatic in the ring. So heavily reduced there for one caller to take advantage of that value. So let me know who that's going to be. And again, purple sapphires, they are a delight. They are really rare. You have to have the vanadium present when the stone grows in nature to end up with any kind of purple color. And that's why that is so fabulous. Okay, we're going to move right along. We got more in diamonds, and yellow diamonds. And of course, we also have yellow diamonds around our opal earrings, which are fantastic. If you've never seen these earrings, well, where have you been? They've been here for years and years and years and years. They have been, I would say, requested probably more than any other item we have. So by many of you that have been thinking about it for a while, and I've been saying, well, today, it might be a good day to get the wish list out. And it might be a good day to pick up the phone and call your operator and tell them what item you're looking for, because with what we're doing with these price tags, it's a bit unheard of. And we are moving jewelry while you still have, you know, with a sale event, you know, there's a final sale to go with it. This is a sale event that without that big banner, no final sale attached to it. Still got a money back guarantee. See it, feel it, see it at home, evaluate it, have your jeweler tell you what the replacement value is. I mean, whatever you need to do that makes you comfortable owning the greatest jewelry here in the world. But look at this, 1.5 inch in 111-8446. Today's the day they get to go. They've been here for about a decade. Today is the day they will finally find their home, and that is everything to do with the fact that it's been on the wish list of many. It's been coming down in discounted prices for years, and now we're going to take that final reduction. It can't go lower. We've been under cost for the last several years on them. They're extraordinary. They're 18 karat gold. You've got mostly your yellow gold, and then you've got these massive 4.5 karat almost lightning ridge opals. And they do have a carat 44 just in the yellow diamonds. There are 6 pear shapes in yellow diamonds. That's a carat 44. Add into that the fact there are 69 points in white diamonds as well in an earring that's not oversized, not getting too large, but a little bit of that drop, that length, that dangle, that whole lever back style we love. So they're just going to open like so, and then pop one in the ear, close that clasp, you're good to go. I will try one on for you. I want to show you up close too. This is really remarkable matching for opals that don't normally match at all. We look for coordination in our opals, and I need another hand. So give me a second. I know these don't sit on their own, so give me a second to try one on for you because I know that's what you want to see. But to get that kind of diamond weight, well over 2 carats, you see that. There's where the white gold is. This is the easiest angle to see that bit of white gold where your white diamonds are set. They're set in the white. That's why we say they're two-tone, okay? So that is accurate. And I know they look mostly like yellow gold. Here's what they look like from a distance, so you can really see the power of those colors and the way the yellow diamonds rest. And this is a darker, again, we don't care about lighting me, that's great. It gives me one chance to show you a lower lighting environment, which really in this case really helps the opals, doesn't it? You can see they're so much deeper and brighter in their colors when you see them under lower light. So that's crucial as well. And you just see the movement they have. And this is important too, that movement that they give, because it's never going to stay one static pattern. That's the beauty of these opals. They shift. And they give you different colors based on not only the light they're in, but the angle that they move in. And that's why having an earring with an opal is so incredibly important like this is. Let's go back up close. I'm going to show you up right now, and we'll give you a viewpoint of each of them so you can see how outstanding the matching and coordination is of these stones that are no two alike in this world. Here's what the one looks like. That's the one you just saw, and there it is. There's the red too. So you see very bright blue, cobalt base color, lots of greens coming through, but there's also an element of the red, the pink, and the orange. And then let me show you the other here as well. And we'll give that some movement. Important earring, and they are no longer started at $49,999. It's not my first $50,000 piece today, probably not my last. But I will make sure the blowout price is here today. And this is our lowest. Please remember, this is the lowest price. We've already taken them below cost. That was months ago. That was back when they were, keep in mind, there have been markdowns for years. They've been here almost as long as I have. It's a long time. A lot of jewelry comes through our doors in 10 years. It's a lot of jewelry. And this earring, gonna go tonight. And I say in advance, congratulations to whomever picks them up, because they're also not even $25,000. They are not. Here's some extra. Let's give some time and some love to this one as well. And all natural through and through. You can see there's the back, so you can still see the gorgeous colors, not polished in the back, but you can still see the colors shining through. And this will be less than even $20,000 or $15,000. And they stay as they are in the yellow and the white gold, just a little bit of white gold for those white diamonds as a backdrop, but it's not even $10,000. We're giving them away today. They are $99.99. First caller on the opal drops, yes. Indicolite pendant sold from earlier. Thank you so much. Now we're talking the opal earrings at $99.99. Still have that gorgeous 2 carat plus purple sapphire that's all natural and heated. And here are the deluxe. Still get the money back guarantee despite the discount being where it is. You've got all of that to enjoy and to love, and for $99.99. Well, that's how you do it right there. So that's really stunning. And then we also are going to see yellow diamond earrings without the opals or white diamonds. If you want to see just straight up yellow diamonds, we got 7.5 carats and we got 2 carats coming up all in this show. I also have a really pretty Cuprian. It's a purple Paraíba. It's got a reddish color mixed with the purple, so we'll see that coming up as well. But somebody needs to own those earrings tonight, so that will be our last look at them. We're at the point where we need to start melting them down. We're not going to be able to get any lower than $99.99. So we're at that point where we'd rather just probably take them apart, use the yellow diamonds for something separate, use the opals for 2 separate things, get those white diamonds out of there, melt down that 18K. So that would be your last call. And now here it is. This is the copper bearing. Instead of being purple, it really is more of a true rubellite, but with the copper. So copper bearing rubellite is here, very rare. Item number is 113, 1992. And call me, all the things that we're showing you are going. They're just not going during the presentation, which means a couple of things. Means there's a long delay to the show, and so it means that everything's going because these values are recognized. But now we're talking rubellite, but with the copper content, so you could still, if you want to call it Paraíba, we just call it Cuprian albaite here. And this is that really special stone that's still giving you really wonderful clarity, which is, rare with this gem. And all tourmalines are going to be a little struggling when it comes to clarity. This one's got that really bright, clean appearance. We're going to come even closer. It's not the biggest ring in the world. It's more petite. So when we spend a lot of time talking about Cuprians, when these big oversized examples come out to play, inevitably, there's always somebody who wants something a little more simple, maybe just classic and wearable. This carat 35, it's not that it's small, it's a carat 35 stone, which in the world of blue-green Paraíbas runs us 40 grand. So there is a certain rarity level that it doesn't mean the stone is insignificant, it's plenty of size. But that's where it gets really rare, is the fact it's not just purple or pink, it's actually giving what we call a true rubellite red fuchsia. So that, we know rubellite is rare on its own, let's not get confused. Rubellite's exquisite and rare all by itself. Rubellite's one of the rare tourmalines. It also gives, of course, a lot of expense to it typically, but it's nice to see this one with knowing that it also has the copper content. So really rare. Very much so. It's not the typical copper bearing we would normally see, and typical is also really rare too. So the blue greens, exceedingly rare, known as one of the most important rare stones in the world. We'll give you a couple of chances to get the purples here. We've got a couple of jaunites, which are yellow tourmalines that have copper, and now we're getting into the really, really rare reddish pink here. That is so awesome to see. Let's come on over and take a look at it and talk about diamond weight at 40 points. In the diamond weight that goes around it, staying in the white gold, very up close here to see the clarity, just showing that off, but then watching as we zoom back a touch and then giving you this other look you can see as I face it up to your eye level so you can check out the way that looks, because I realize we're still giving kind of a downward look at it. There it is, up front and up close and right on point. Now, here's what it looks like on the hand. Like I said, not oversized, so it really just opens up the wearability factor, I think. For a lot of you, still has the split shank on the sides, all covered in diamonds from one side to the other. And this price tag, well, what used to be a $39.99 ring is so much less here tonight. Welcome to a big sale day. It doesn't need to be a particular holiday to be a sale. It just means we said, as a company, today on this Thursday live for the next 85 minutes, by the way, 84 now. You got 84 minutes left to shop, discounts on everything, which is why you also want to name your piece. Tell me what you want to see, get requests in, tell us whatever you're thinking about from earlier, and we'll bring it back out, because we know it gets busier and busier and busier as the night wears on. So let me know what you're looking for, but this is not going to be $39 or $29. We're going to blow it out right now for $19.99 on the copper bearing, the rubellite copper bearing. Who sees that? It is so unusual to get something like that in your collection for $19.99. So that's why, again, you make sure you get it quickly, because somebody else out there is probably looking at it right now going, whoa, that's the big deal of the night, when amongst a lot of big values we've already had and are continuing to see. And we'll do that for the next, like I said, we got 83 minutes to do that. So make sure you're popping in with your favorite requests. We haven't had any requests, and we'd love to hear a bunch of those. Give me a call. If you want to go larger in copper bearing, we can go all the way up to a 5 carat 30 in a bridge, but this gets a little more pricey, to the tune of closer to 10, but you can make me an offer on it and we'll help you out with that one. But look at that stone. That is our 5 carat 30. This is more of, whoa, I love that viewpoint. Look at through the sides. You see the diamonds of the bridge coming right on through. That's the 5 carat 30 oval. That's more of what we call the purple colors. It still has an element of pink. It's a really bright gemmy tone, but that's got that real pretty purple. Less red, more purple, very clean, 5 carats 30, 113, 1847 if you would like it. So that's also an option in a 5 carat 30 size with a carat 02 in diamonds. Yes, please. And then we have, okay, so we've got a really, really special giveaway on a very important ring. And I'm going to bring it out, and then we'll see who's got the copper-bearing rubellite. Or if you'd like this one, like I said, make me an offer. If it's reasonable, I'll take it. It's 113, 1847. Let's go through it again and give you the 5 carat 30 with the carat 02 in diamonds in the bridge, white gold only. And like I said, I got it for $99.99. That's already discounted. If that doesn't float your boat, you can call me and tell me what does. And I'll work my magic as best I can. And then we have, well, there's a major, major emerald. Mark down. Let's see what you think. $99.99, Tony, or make me an offer. That's what I'm going to open it up to the viewers and have everybody converse. Yes? Okay. You going to take that one? Thank you so much. Our 1 carat 35 rubellite copper bearing just sold. And then that leaves us with the big 5 carat 30, which is $99.99, or make me an offer. And way to go on the heart shape. Rarity, yes. Congratulations, stays in white gold. And then here we are with our 530. Ooh la la. Calming, calming, calming. Rare as can be. You could start a museum with that stone. And then let's get our blowout going on our emerald. Platinum setting, 1130517. And I think on a sale day like today, you probably want to, test me with those offers. Just go ahead. We've got to move jewelry. That's all we got to do tonight. Just move jewelry for the next 80 minutes. That's what we got to do. But look at this emerald. Wow. So elite level, coming down in price. It's 1130517, and it's a 125. So you're getting a nice size. Muso Mine Colombian. Emerald cut classic. 70 points in diamonds. And it also, big halo, diamonds down the sides. They even get larger as they go out towards the edge of the band. So where your side fingers meet, the stones will get larger. And I'm going to do the rarity here and come in closer on an emerald. Nobody does that. Coming closer on an emerald. And if you're seeing that kind of clarity and glow from this perspective, watch what happens when you see it from a distance on the hand. And even with my hand behind it, you're still going to manage to see an undeniable glow about this stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Oh my goodness. Perfect. It's platinum. It stays in platinum. Wow. See, that's why I'm admiring it right there. And I'm an emerald fanatic. I am very particular though. It's my birthstone, so I feel obligated to, I've studied it for a long time, well before I ever got paid to talk about jewelry. I mean, I was just a fan of it as a young girl, learning my birthstone and getting into jewelry and excited about this really mystique behind this bright green stone. And yet, Muso Mine, stunner. Diamonds, it's perfect. It feels just like, you know, I say this a lot, but when you go with a really important example of a stone, like when you're getting the ultimate emerald, the ultimate ruby, the ultimate sapphire, the ultimate tanzanite, there's a lot of us that really do prioritize getting a mounting that's going to keep it classic, because it's the kind of stone you're probably not going to have 18 different varieties of, at least not if you're shopping for quality. If you're looking for quality, you're probably going to get one important stone, and you don't need to replenish it or replace it as time goes on. You just, once you have the good one, you don't really need to go any further. You're good. You got the best. How do you upgrade? It's a carat 25, by the way, but it does look like 2.5. Let's just remember that with emeralds, because some of you would say, oh, that's too small. And then you look at it at home and go, wow, that's pretty big. It's ample size on the hand. So that's kind of the magic of emeralds. They're going to be less dense, so they look bigger than what they weigh, so you're good. If you're worried about it being too small, you saw it on the hand, not small at all. It's a really good size, but it's the gleam and the glow that takes this emerald and really separates itself from the rest that are basically as opaque as that wall behind me. There's transparency of a window, there's opacity of a wall. You don't see through it, and that's how most emeralds are. Imagine that, but in a deeper green. Here's where you get the ultimate high level, and that's why it's so high value. It's the clarity, it's the glow, it's the perfect color. It's not too light, it's not yellowy, it doesn't have any brown tones to it. We're talking about a pristine bright green. just how you want it, and that classic mounting. So that's what I believe in, is get the classic mounting. When you're gonna invest into that one great emerald, you get the classic. And I've got the value, because you've seen it, it's been on a number of times, and it's been $59, and then it was $49, and then it was $39, and now I'm gonna take it to an all-time low, which is not gonna be the logical progression, which is just knock another $1,000 off and make it $29.99. Well, I'll take it lower than that, and another one that is guaranteed to go, because when I'm giving away jewelry at this level, there are too many smarty pants out there that know the shopping is just amazing tonight, and that's what happens. Especially if I tell you it's under $2,500 for a carat and a quarter Muso Colombian emerald. And it is under $2,500. And I'm not stopping at $24.99 either. Stays in Platinum will size it for you. You simply say the word, tell me your size you need, it's done. And yet for free. And by the way, I'll knock another $100 off and make it $23.99 first caller. That's it, $23.99, and bye-bye, it'll go. Simple as that. Boy, jewelry, it's easy to sell jewelry when you're pricing it at about 1/10 of the price it should be. Man, it's easy, right? Because you're just giving it away. And everybody recognizes a value like this. That's a value, a big value. And if you have any requests, you got to get them in, because we're already winding down here, getting into the last hour shortly. So I want to make sure we get those requests covered. And I have a question. Have you seen what is on my wrist tonight? Have you even gotten a glimpse of this amazing, I don't know, but this is something coming up. I just want to let you know, on Saturday in the morning, I'm going to have this really beautiful, what is that, you ask? That's not a regular diamond tennis bracelet. That is a pink diamond tennis bracelet, and it's bigger than the last. Do you remember the yellow diamond tennis bracelet I had once upon a time? Bigger. That's really cool. So that's coming up Saturday. Just had to let you in on the little secret there, so you know, because that's going to be 3.5 carats in pink diamonds in rose gold. Wow. And that's not it. There's other surprises coming up this weekend as well. So we'll try to give you some hints as to what's coming up on our Saturday and Sunday shows, but that is one that's got to go. Okay, so the emerald, verifying. If anybody is interested in the most mega Windsor we have a 2-carat 21 emerald cut Windsor, which does this. So it's not one color of sapphire, it's two. But it's only a small bit of, I'm trying to get that little velvet off because that was stored in velvet. I show you here because this elongated emerald cut is about what? 80% hot pink fuchsia. What is going on? That thread will not leave. Trying to get that out, and it's still stuck on a prong of some kind, so I don't know if I'm gonna have any luck because I can't see it without the magnification, but there we go. Looking a little better. 80% hot pink, and the rest is this purple blue. It's like blue right at the line of demarcation, and it gets really intense purple. This is a massive sapphire, but it's more than that because it's that really rare find called Windsor sapphire, which is that zoned material, so 2 colors in one. And 6782 is the number that starts with 112, and it's a 221 emerald cut, elongated sapphire, Windsor mine in Tanzania. Also has 73 points in diamonds. Who got the emerald? Judy got the emerald. Congratulations, Judy. Well done there. Where are we sending it? Florida. Oh my goodness. You'll love it, Judy. You'll love it. You'll love it, love it, love it. Let me know when you think, what you think when you get it at home. This is our 221 Windsor with 73 points in diamonds. Classic halo around it, but a very special elongated stone. Let me show it from a distance. There's also something to add here, and I know we've got it up there, but unheated. That's crucial to remember. You're getting an unheated sapphire. It is true. All of the Windsor stones are natural unheated. And here's what it looks like from a distance. Really rare, these mines, there's only one mine in the world that's been known to do this and produce these multi-colored sapphires, if you will. And that's what, wow, look at that clarity. Still giving that pop of clarity, those great step facets, showing it off. And yet one only here and another big markdown, and this was $79.99 back when I debuted. There was a day, I'm trying to think what year it was. I think it was 2021 or 2022. I feel like it was one of those years when I debuted this material, and I had never had the pleasure of presenting one before, had never seen it before, had heard about it, read about it on forums and blogs of collectors who love gems and get together and talk about those gems and where to find it and who's got what. But I got to tell you, having seen them now, Really breathtaking, really unique. A sapphire that's always rare. It's always rare in a 2-carat size. We've seen some of those tonight. But to get a 221 with that split type of color the way it is, really impressive. Unique, impressive, specialty, different, bold. Not a lot of people have these. And when I brought them out, that's why $79.99 left it here. This was one of the premier pieces of the collection, the queen collection, queen stone of the parcel. And yet, now it's here so many years later. What, probably 4 or 5 years it's been since I debuted them. And we get to bring it down on this random Thursday night where everything's on sale. Take a look at it. You're going to love the way this is dropped in price. But it's got to go low if it's going to go. So how about better than even the half off price of $4,000, which tough to do on a 2-carat sapphire of any kind, yet we'll keep it going. Keep on dropping it from $4,000 to $3,000 and skip $29.99, making it a lot more interesting here today with everything on sale, lots to choose from, big values happening, and yet one only here you're looking at it. That's your future ring. And just outstanding color, outstanding clarity. I mean, you got to remember it's unheated and it's got 2+ carats going on. So it's a really remarkable size. And we're also going to take it on down below $2,500. Let's do it. $24.99. Better yet, you know what I did on that big emerald? Let's duplicate it right now. Give you the extra bonus $100 off. I say, take your new ring out to dinner on me when it gets home. Let's do it for $23.99 only. $23.99. That is it. Really important stone. Look at the glow. It almost looks like rubellite and purple, doesn't it? Like the rubellite we saw in that copper bearing carat 35 that's gone. It has that kind of look to it, but with that real true glowing pink and then that little ridge of purpley blue neon. It is just so cool. I love these sapphires, and of course all the same things we love about the durability of a sapphire still gonna be within that stone. Okay, so we have this really special morganite to show you. Gotta have a morganite, and I do want to remind you, there's a tanzanite that is so unusual because even though we love our ovals and our cushions and the basics, I do have a stone today that happens to be a fan favorite among many of us that is a 732 trillion. A trillion. Do not see those very often. Historically have seen probably fewer trillions than any other cut in blue wing block D, and there it is. 732 in size. Red flashes galore. Just want to let you know that it's here. And there's a very special opportunity coming up on that later here tonight. So that's here as well. Also want to remind you about the big gorgeous earrings we have here. These are the yellow diamond drop earrings that we have. There's a new markdown on them. It is 1130025. Just to remind you, because these deserve a home. They've been in our vaults too long. There's a left and a right design, so you're going to decide whether you like them with the longer portion on the inside or the shorter portion on the inside. But two really stunning ways to get a lot of yellow diamonds and actually different colors within. It's not just yellows. There's 742 overall in diamond weight, just 2 white diamonds at the intersection there between the top and the bottom of the earring where it has that drape, and 3 inches in the drop. So just a reminder, they're here. They're under $1,000 a carat, which makes them under $7,400. And instead of $73.99, they're even better. So this is the chance to pick them up. They're beautifully finished. They'll have a post and a butterfly backing that is centered up on that almost elongated trillion. That's the back of the earring, so it's just as pretty with all that mirror finished gold. And then I always like to point out how fluid they are. This is not one stationary style that's stiff and just really basic. Instead, it's got this fluidity as if it's fabric. So you have this really gorgeous drape that they give. So that's just a lot of design element in one earring. And they are less than $73.99. Just a reminder, we're going well under $1,000 a carat. Basically, we're under 1,000 carat now, but just a little bit less. I'm going to go to $69.99 and make it a lot less and give you not white diamonds, but 742 of what are mostly these really stunning natural diamonds all throughout, and different colors within as well. If we show you up close, you'll see the different varieties of color that are all the way through. I know they don't sit very well on their own, do they? But we'll show you what they do here, from champagnes to yellows to cognacs to purples to greens, even some fawns there as well. So you have all this variety of material. It's just wild what they do. And I know they don't sit up very well on their own. That's what's the beauty of how they're made. They're not meant to sit here on a wheel very well, but you see there, it's the fluidity that I love. I mean, it's like formed like a silk tie. It's really done well. So they're just incredible. $69.99. We are gonna go to, yes, I can try the Tanzanite on the hand here for you. Take a look at this, and I'll move our Windsor out of the way. Yeah, this is the Tanzanite, and it is coming up. And by the way, look at how everything looks so good. Anybody else notice how everything just looks amazing there with the pink diamond bracelet that is second to none? Do you know that we've never had a pink diamond tennis bracelet before? So that's going to be a lot of fun, which is why I want to make sure everybody's aware that it's happening on Saturday morning show. So keep that in mind, pink diamond tennis bracelet. I'm looking forward to it. And look at that. I just think with the red flashes of the Tanzanite and the pink diamonds together, they really look good. And that's just a nice thing to point out for anybody who has a blue wing block D Tanzanite, how well this pink diamond bracelet's going to go with all your blue wings. But this will be later. This is Saturday. Let's go back and show you a morganite. Speaking of pinks, the next best thing to a pink diamond, in my opinion, is a pink morganite. But that's the key. You have to have a pink morganite, not the traditional morganites would have that peachy glow, but instead, and those are pretty. But this is a true pink diamond color that you're getting here in 112-9050. And don't forget about those gorgeous multicolored diamond earrings, 7.5 carats in diamonds in solid gold for under $1,000 a carat. Amazing. Now we're talking morganite. This could be men's or ladies. I only say men's because it's that heavier style where it's, instead of being really rounded as a lot of rings are with a teeny little band, this has got a nice presence to it. Wide style, sits up with some depth as well. It's not like that sit close to the hand. It's got a lot of profile. There's a lot of gold all the way around. Even though it tapers, it maintains a lot of heavy gold weight even through the very back of the ring. It's in rose gold only because that's what works best with the pink morganites. I always think there's a clash with rose gold and basic morganite. But when you get the pink, which is that upper tier private collection material that we provide exclusively here, that's when it's a match to the rose gold. And that's exactly what you have here. Plus it's a 2 carat 06, so it's a good size stone. In the 206 cushion cut square, and really big value with the diamonds. You like how they slope up and down? So they go all along the outer edge, they climb up and then end up going around and around the stone. So it still creates that all around halo, and then on the other side, it's gonna ramp on down. And why they made this such a teeny size, I have no idea. But it is all finished on the inside. I don't even know if it's gonna fit on my ring finger, but we're gonna just know that you can size it to whatever you need here. 9050 as we look at the inside, and there's that profile I was telling you about that's so ample there. And really just a cool way, the angles that are created. You can see that is not a small amount of gold, even in this teeny tiny size that we have here. It's heavy, and yeah, it's gonna be real small. It's probably a 4 right now, but this gives you an idea of what it looks like here. Yeah, that's really, it's a teeny size right now. But we're gonna size it for you. Let's go back up close and I'll just give it away. Because I know there's gonna be already people going, well, it's too small for me. No, because we do sizing for you. So no, it's not too small for you. And if you wear a 4, great, it's ready to go. If you don't, we size it for you, no big deal. And it's a really beautiful way to get your rose gold and a lot of gold, and that great, we're seeing a lot of angled styles with a lot of squared off finishes, kind of a la signet ring, and that it's just got a, just means it's not skinny and basic and little and tiny Johnny. It's just got a little bit of heft to it, which is tougher and tougher to find in today's gold world, am I right? When do you see ever, I mean, first of all, finding gold. Finding just solid gold is really a challenge right now. Finding anything in gold, it's all plated or mystery metals or stainless steels, or I'm just waiting for the aluminum foil collection to come out in jewelry somewhere, and it's gonna be like just, you know, like we used to do as kids, just, you know, wrap aluminum foil around our fingers. That's just not gonna stand up to our quality of gems. Might be good for some of them out there, but we gotta have that gold, and we're not shying away from giving you a lot of it. And that's what, again, I think a lot of us appreciate, and why we're still here and not out there because everyone else is dumbing it down, and we're just not ready for that. You know, that's what I appreciate about our viewers, is we're still here saying quality, quality, quality. It's important. We want those investment pieces. We want something that's gonna be really fine for years to come, and this is that morganite that's $49.99, and instead, taking it a lot lower right now. As a matter of fact, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get this out of here, and I think with the pink diamond bracelet coming up on Saturday, a great match. What if we were to just say, get it out of here for less than even $2,500, 50% off already. I got everything going. This is the carte blanche discounting night. We're doing everything on sale. You've got that coming your way. It's not 25 though. Going even lower than that. Not doing 25, not doing 2,000. Lots of gold. Already is, and it's a pinky ring size right now for most of us. And yet, what's that going to be in a size 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Heavy gold weight, a ring that we're probably not going to see going forward at all, just because it costs so much to make in today's gold environment, and yet it's not going to be $19.99. This is the way you do a substantial morganite. I know so many morganites, they're smaller, they're frilly, they're really elegant and girly, and that's nice. But it is a little bit of a departure to see something in a more bold, high-end, heavyweight design with such a feminine stone. So kind of that juxtaposition of let's give you a really bold style in the ring, a heavier band, but still keep it very feminine in the colors with the pink morganite and the rose gold together. But it's also not 19. I'll keep it going. Let's wow you, and I think we've done that. If you've watched any of those last 2 hours, we have probably been just, I mean, you've probably been picking up your jaw off the floor the whole night going, what is going on with these values? They are so unbelievable. What happened to gold pricing being high and gemstones and diamonds on the rise? Here's the way you shop right here for a significant, sizable, weighty, impressive feel. We're so, I know you and I, we want to have those really nice, feel your rings, feel the quality. It shouldn't just look like quality, it should feel like quality. After all, looking like quality is great for everybody who's around us observing our jewelry. We are the ones wearing our jewelry, so we have to feel that weight, feel that quality. You feel it. You feel it before you see it. That's true. And then everybody else gets to admire it from a distance. We feel the jewelry. It's a part of who we are. It's a part of our daily wear. It's a part of our daily lives. So it's got to be made so the right way, and we do that for you. And yet, don't let these prices fool you. I'm just discounting everything tonight. So welcome to our very special Thursday night where everything's going, and this will not be $19, $18, or $17.99, going even lower than that, and top of the hour is almost here. We got 1 minute to move this morganite. I think we can do this. Together, you and I, we recognize value. Welcome into the home, the hub, the leader worldwide in values for jewelry. People ask me all the time, you guys need to sell everything, because I wish I could give values like you give on everything in life. I get it. Sell houses, sell cars, sell land, sell clothes, we listen, this is all we do. This is all we do, which is why we offer the values. We specialize in fine. Always have, always will. Blow it out right now, $16.99. Top of the hour is coming. We got a great big yellow diamond earring special for our top of the hour, and yes, I can't because it's too small, but I'll put it on the pinky. It's where it fits, and then I'll hover it over my ring finger where you can see it. So here it is again. Remember when I had it here, see it left a mark? That's where it's going to sit right now, which actually I don't mind it as a pinky ring if you go bold with pinky rings, which I think is actually the ultimate statement. I think that's the ultimate statement when you wear a bolder style pinky ring. But there it is from the side profile, as we were mentioning, lots of gold feel. And then let me just prop it up here. I'll hold it right where you're likely to wear it, maybe here, or here, or here. So even if I take it on over to my largest finger on my hand, which is about a size, really a 7.5 or 8 on the index finger, you can see how that would look. It still got that presence even on a larger finger on the hand. Look at that pink morganite, and you see the pink color is so bright and truly like a pink diamond more than it is a morganite. You know what morganites look like? They look like barely their color. Like a light, like a truly, like a nude. They almost look like a blush, which is pretty. But blush is very different than the gorgeous pastel pink we're seeing right now. Very different. So pinky, ring, middle, index. For my taste, it's a little too high profile for a thumb ring. I like thumb rings to sit a little closer to the thumb, but again, up to you, we're sizing it for you. Let's go back. This is an unbelievable value. And again, it's weighty now, and it's only about a size 4, 4.5, so it is hefty. And going to be heftier if you choose a larger ring size. But it's only rose gold, and it's $16.99. Tony, my display is going to be a little different coming up because these earrings, I had to work on something before the show because these earrings don't sit by themselves. And so I'm going to have a display on a little pillow, but I'm going to still sit it up close. So I don't know how this is going to play because we've not usually used a display like this, but it's the only way to display these earrings properly because they're just a lot bigger than what we normally do. So and they don't sit on their own because they are so big. So we'll play with it. $16.99. Does anybody take in the morganite? Okay, let's move on to our top of the hour. It's already 2 minutes gone by. Wow. So we have 58 minutes left to go together tonight. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're with us. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Nice to have you here. I'm Lauren Blair. Nice to meet you guys. Nice to have you. Nice to see you. However, wherever our friendship stands, I treasure these moments we get to spend together here in these late parts of summertime, late August 2026. Glad you're here. We're live from Los Angeles, a beautiful, sweltering hot Los Angeles. So I know we don't quit the heat until like late, usually late October, early November. So we're like hundreds from here on out. So I hope you're doing all right where you are. Hopefully it's not too hot, too muggy, or too steamy. But again, we're glad to have you with us as we wind down summer together. I have a beautiful sunshine yellow diamond earring to show you. This is going to be, I was showing him from a distance, and I think that makes a big statement. Seeing an earring like this from this distance away, I mean, you're already imagining them probably right up here, which you'll see. But what a statement piece these are. And true story, you've never seen them before. I had them here. I did not show them. I wasn't 100% on board with the price tag. Understanding that I have a lot of yellow diamonds, and I know we do great deals on yellow diamonds, and I know we've had bracelets and rings and band styles and all kinds of great things. I even had that beautiful multi-row bangle that was Sunday. That was just this past couple days ago. This is the earring I love with it. I wanted to save it until we could bring it to a real value. Well, if you've been with me for the last 123 minutes, you've seen nothing but incredible values. I mean, undeniable values. It's a sales show. It's a sales show without a banner. It's a sales show without a holiday. So what's going to happen right now for our main event of the night, the top of the hour, the main event, when a lot of people start to trickle in here at about this time, because this is historically considered, this is prime time for shopping on a weeknight, 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. So here we are with our last hour, yellow diamond drop earrings. There's actually more to it than you can probably see there because there's the reflection. It starts with a shorter stiletto of yellow, mirror finished gold, leads into a longer double row bar of pave. So very reminiscent to our diamond tennis bracelets and our diamond bangle I brought you in yellow diamonds in recent weeks. But this is going to be a big special because here's what the deal was. When I first had these, they were supposed to be in one of my weekend shows. And because there's so much gold in an earring like this with that length that you have, and yet I don't think they're overly crazy dressy. They're not too long. They're not 3 or 4 inches. They sit beautifully where I think if you're just wanting to look really elevated one day, could even be like daytime when the sun is out. Could be just a daytime weekend event when you want to just dress up a little. Certainly an evening out. Don't think it needs to be a black tie affair. I think it could just be you're putting on your best dress. You're putting on your favorite suit. You're putting on your slacks that are a little dressier and putting on a heel. This is the earring you go to. But the way these yellow diamonds, so beautifully done, perfectly matched in the pave, of your yellow gold drop, which is only what we have, yellow gold, yellow diamonds, perfect together. We're gonna show them now. Again, these are quite lengthy compared to what we usually have. So I'm gonna set them up knowing that we're probably gonna have to zoom back a ways. So, bear with me here. We're gonna have to zoom back and you're gonna see all kinds of the set that you normally don't see. But they don't sit on their own when they're sideways. So I'm just gonna zoom back and then I'll bring them forward a little bit. And look at the sparkle you're getting off of these earrings. Like they look like they would sit on their own and then they don't. So here they are, and look at that. Just absolutely stunning, stunning material here. I know they're sitting a little unevenly, but forgive me. Putting them together best I can here. This is really beautiful. And yet the earrings, I'll be borrowing one so you can see them on. Post and butterfly backing, 113-1618 is the number. And you see this is all mirror finished up top. And then this is that drop with that 2 rows. Now, what I really want to point out here, more than just saying pave, is the fact that you actually have bigger individual round brilliants here as well. So that double row that's leading down into this, like I say stiletto, but no, they're a little wide to call it that. You've got just a beautiful vertical drop here, but there's 113-1618. I'm going to show you what one looks like here. I'm going to borrow one from off this cushion and just show you how this looks from a distance away. So here they are. Let me just show you here so that you don't have to be distracted by the one up close and the one from a distance. This is what I really love because you can see that mirror finishing up top. Now let's get you the length. It's 2 carats, 2 exact carats of yellow diamonds. And they were supposed to be $69.99 the other day, and I wasn't fully on board believer in that price tag. So here's what we're gonna do instead. So I've elected this Thursday night of everything on sale to be that moment. You can see they are just under 2 inches. Basically, let's look at it from this direction because they sit up perfectly this way. It's basically 1 7/8 inches top to bottom there. And you've got the post with piercing coverage. I'm gonna try one on for you as well. They're beautiful. We'll still see them up close, but I really prefer that I can't hold them for like 20 minutes at a time. So this is where we're gonna show you a lot of different angles, a lot of different viewpoints. Here's the back. So that even is really attractive and beautifully done from the back because they polished it all from the back. And so it really looks good from every angle. And you're seeing there's a hinge between here and here. So you get that extra movement, which is so fabulous. And I have got to put one on. These are really outstanding. And you can see post is a little lower than the top of the earring, which is delightful. We have a great, there's an oversized clutch back that goes with it as well. And then hold on, I got nothing there for you to look at, but this is what we all want to see, I think, is how do they look when they're actually on the ear and they're fabulous with their movement and that gorgeous dramatic drop. So here's what I want to do for you. They were $69.99 the other day. I really want to make it a lot more affordable to try and get them. And again, you see the other one here, so you can see what they look like. But this is really just an outstanding value that I'm excited about. And if we can make this an even better value than they've ever were intended to be, you're going to get a great opportunity. So take another look at them up close. Just wanted you to see how they move, how they drape from the ear there, from that great backing. And now we'll make them really affordable for you. So I'll add the other one to the mix. You are going to get 2, obviously, and we are just wild about these earrings, but such an important style to get. I'll hold them up close as well, just so you think like, oh, if you're thinking I'm hiding something here, I really truly can't hold them up and they don't sit on their own. They look like they would, but they don't. So I'll hold one up here and then you'll see it up close because that's so striking how it's the bigger pave as well. That really sets these apart from other pave designs we've had. It's not little itty bitty 1-point stones here. As a matter of fact, we got what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Looks like 24 stones, so maybe 48 per pair if my count's correct. So, you know, again, they're nice size. $69.99 is where they're supposed to be. We're going to go even lower. And welcome to Thursday night, all sale, all pricing, all discounts, all dramatic drops in your price tags. And we're going to go ahead and blow out the earrings because I think about all the great styles we've had to go with it, to pair back to it. If my math is correct, we got about 4 to 5 points each diamond. That is why I tell you, they're not just accents. They're not little itty bitty babies here. They're really good size. Look at how they glisten and glitter from the back. Does that tell you something about the VS yellow diamonds we've used here? Glittering from the back facets as well. This will not be $69.99 today. And I'm going to go ahead and set them both up because I really want to be, make sure everyone's aware. There's a lot of designers out there that are selling diamond earrings one at a time now, single earrings only, which is just crazy to me because it's just confusing for people who are shopping. I can imagine how many people open up the box so excited when they get it home and they open up the box and think that someone forgot the other earring, but actually they're being just sold as single earrings, and that just doesn't make a lot of sense and not what we want to do here. So what we've got here is just, I'll zoom back again, showing you upright. I know they're uneven at the moment, just bear with me. And then here we go with this really important earring, and we're going to go ahead and discount them down right here and now for you, and just showing you, I think that actually I've got the perfect angle on the one. So you can really see it upright and see how it flashes. And that's just so important to see because again, vivid yellow diamonds, and getting yellow diamonds is one thing. Anybody else would be proud to just say, here's a yellow diamond. And great, it's natural. We're not satisfied just saying here's a natural yellow diamond. It has to be a step up. It's still got to be the great quality we desire even in our white diamonds. Still got to be natural from the earth. Still got to be a brighter pop of yellow. Not going to be satisfied with the lighter, barely there colors. It's got to be bright. It's got to be beautiful. This is what we have here. Let's auction them off. Just have a ball with them. We're going to do a really important, what a night to be participating in an auction too. Discounts all day, so I think we've really recalibrated our expectations for value tonight in a big way. Got a lighter audience on a weeknight compared to a weekend. That's always just the way it is, always has been, always will be. So great time to participate, but I couldn't do this without putting it on the auction block. So I'm leaving it in your very capable shopping hands because otherwise I got to stick to $69.99. There's just nothing that can be done here when you have this much high-end yellow diamond material. So instead of $69, I know we're craving a little bit better value or maybe a lot better value. So we're going to make that happen right now and not even start at even 5 or 4 Or 3, when there's a lot of gold here, it's not just 2 carats in yellow. Have to take into account the gold today. You got to think a little bit about the gold weight, the designer elements, the way it's finished in the back, the gorgeous post at the top that's got the mirror finishing, then your sparkle of your pave. They're not even $3,000. Let's go $2,500 to start on the yellow diamond earrings with almost 2 inches in length here. This is what they look like from a distance, and you can see there 2 different, subtly different angles there to show you, one sitting lower, one sitting higher, but almost 2 inches in length, but not overwhelming, not too much drop for really, again, anytime you want to just look extra, extra polished. And $10 on the increment. How about that? $10 only. To make it easy. If you're not first on the phone lines, that could be okay. That could be okay because we only have a teeny tiny little increment to go with it. Yellow diamond drop earrings, $2,500. Let's go. And only a few minutes left to go, 45 minutes left to go in the show. We haven't had a request yet. We're looking for those. Still looking and waiting on your requests. What would you like to see from earlier? We can recap. We've got a lot to recap, actually. And we still have the Tanzanite Trillion we'll show you. Try to give that a blowout price as well. And no open. Okay, well, here's the deal. Took my best shot because I knew this only tells me I was right. I'm really glad I didn't try to put those up at $69.99 and get you on board, because obviously if $2,500 doesn't get any activity, you weren't going to like $69.99. Truth be told, probably with a little more viewership on a weekend, we probably would. But that's okay. $2,500, but you know what? They're so beautiful sitting here, and I love the idea of somebody getting yellow diamond earrings when we've had just about everything else. We've had the bracelets. We had the tennis bracelets, 2 varieties. We had the bangle, the multi-row. We had all that. We've had the band rings. So in my mind, it's the makings of a suite. You got the wrist covered. You got the rings all covered here. You got all kinds of rings we had. This is the earring, and that's maybe the last missing piece to any yellow diamond suite you might have collected over the years here with us. Let's go even lower than 25 and see if it makes a difference. If you're thinking about it, if you're right there on the fence, this is when you jump in. Not 25, 24, 23, 22, 21. We're going $2,000. I've done a lot of jewelry favors in my day. This has got to be one of the bigger attention-grabbing pieces in value, because $2,000 an earring requires more gold than even a lot of bracelets do. That's true, because you have that width, you have that length, you have, I mean, think about it. There's a total of almost 4 inches in just length, but then these earrings are a lot wider than a bracelet is. So also think about it that way. I know we don't have a lot of there's not a mental inventory we can immediately think back and think about all the yellow diamond earrings drops I've had in the past with 2 carats of yellow diamonds. So it is a little bit trickier to understand where we're coming from value standpoints, but hey, take it from me who makes jewelry every day, that is not something that's a possibility even if you're setting out to make them yourself. So $2,000 to get it going. Take a look. Here we go. One more time. 60 seconds on the clock, and we'll see what we got going on out there on our last bit of time in our Thursday evening. And that's it. $2,000 to get them started. Amazing. And then we still have emerald earrings and a tanzanite, and then a recap. And boy, is it going to be a good recap. And pink diamonds in a tennis bracelet this Saturday. Yes, we've got the open. Who is it? With 35 seconds left to spare. Who is it? Hi there. We got $2,000, and the phones just started booming. I think we've struck a nerve. We now know something big is happening here. Now, 2,000 has been bid. So 2,000 has been bid, but this is why I draw your attention to those little itty bitty teeny tiny increments. $10. $10 could take you from an observer and oh, I wish I could, to ooh, I got them. I won. I did the deal. I got the earring of a lifetime, the $7,000 TVON earring, but in the stiletto drop with yellow diamonds, and oh my gosh, they're all natural. Let me remind everybody, to the new viewers that just started watching, because I know we've been welcoming dozens and dozens of new shoppers every day in and throughout summertime. If you're new with us, and I know there's a lot of funky, weird stuff going on out there, lab grown, faux, treated, irradiated, all that stuff. Let's just come back to natural. We're here with the natural stones. The Argyle Mine's been closed for a couple years now. We got the Argyle Mine yellow diamonds that are meticulously matched, perfectly matched and mated. Like I said, they're 4 to 5 pointers individual. These are not accent stones. I counted, it was a rough count. I hope I'm right. I counted 48 stones. So I'm saying approximation, about 4 or 5 points a piece on each and every yellow diamond matched and mated through that double row. In that drop, we have $2,000 and we got some people verifying. Let's see if anybody wants to go 2010 or more, but I'm not going anywhere. We got to be a lot closer to that price than that price. There's a big divide here. We got a gap of $5,000. Right now, $5,000 missing. Because you know TVON, nobody out there going to beat a TVON price. $69.99 is a great price. You guys are just really, really into the values. I am too. But saving you $5,000 on an earring, this is why we're doing this tonight. And what a night for values it's been. 2 hours and 20 minutes in. We got 40 minutes to go. I would love to dedicate all 40 minutes and try to get closer to that $69.99, but I also have other things to show you. And I know you want to see other things. And maybe, just maybe, you might even be so bold as to call in with a request. Get them in. We'll help you out. But let's do this. Final call. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. And there's seems to be a 4 or 5 minute delay in the broadcast. I don't know what's up. I don't know what's happening with satellite or online. But I'll tell you, and everyone's different. Because I know, I have satellite at home, and then my mom, who lives in a different state, she's got cable. And we try to watch games together. And it's annoying as heck because you know what? She's 2 minutes behind me. And I'm on satellite, so I don't know. And I'm telling her who to run before someone's even at bat. So again, I get it. Point is, you might be on Direct Dish, Fios, AT&T, Spectrum, Broadband, Tin Can, and Strings, whatever, however you're watching. We're glad you're here. But there's a whole lot of people from all across the country watching different ways, and everyone's seeing the clock at different times. So I give you 2 minutes, just again, saying basically this: if you want to even get a shot, you'll want to dial right now. 2 minutes goes by very quickly. There's a delay no matter how you're watching, and we want to make sure you're in to take advantage. I'd hate for you to miss out on a savings of $5,000 because you're a couple seconds late on the phones, and we close the auction before you're here. So let's get everybody a final call, shall we? 2 minutes on the clock, and we're going to see who's got them. When that 2 minute clock hits 0, we close the auction. Anybody who's in on the phone lines, they got a chance to bid. Everybody else, unfortunately, has to stay outside looking in. So take a look one more time. There are the earrings. I'm going to try one on again because I just think they're so dreamy on. And obviously, that's going to be the best way to see them always is on the ear. So just give me a second. I'll pop one on here without a backing. But that's okay. And it's funny. I had them on for a while after. I was... before I even took them off, and they were staying quite nicely. So yeah, needless to say, with the nice oversized butterfly backing we give you, they're going to be fantastic on. But yeah, we only have a minute and a half left now, and that is how they look from a distance away. And you can see just how they just have this really elegant, I would say rock star, because anytime I see big diamond weights, I think rock star. But they're really just also really glam, really also just elegant. I mean, they're like sunshine, so they're happiness too, because the yellow diamonds always just remind me of bright sunshine. I'm a California girl, born and raised, so again, I love me some sunshine. I'm a solar power human being. Some people need vitamins and water and good food. I just need sunlight mostly. Give me an hour of sleep a day and some sunlight and a little dab of protein and I'm good. I mean, that's what I need. And just again, the yellow diamonds feel like that sunshine energy, but in a gorgeous, sparkling, really, really rare stone that I'm pricing way too cheap here, and I have nothing to do with the price. It's all you. It's you competing against your fellow shoppers out there, and not a lot of competing. There's more savings, not a lot of competition, just all about the savings we have here for you. Okay, Tony, I can only squat so long, so let's go back and show you there what they're all about. So our 30 seconds remain now. This is it. Oh, goodness. Well, I tried. What can I say? I gave it a good shot. I gave it my best attempt here. How I'm going to put these back on here from this angle, I don't know. But yeah, let's just suffice it to say that's what it looks like. And we only have 14 seconds, so I can hold it. That's what they look like from the front, from the side profile, from the rear. Fabulous. I mean, we could have spent $800,000 on a fancy display and 8 people to set it up. Or they can just say, you do it, Lolo, figure it out, and we'll save them the money on the earring. That's how we choose to go. You understand that, right? If I have 8 stage managers and production people and engineers and sound people and fancy lighting and all that stuff, and a supermodel off to the side who's trying to, then guess what? You got to pay more for your jewelry. We keep things real low key, real again, just kind of grassroots, kind of just basic. I'll do it all. Tony's in the back, I'm in the front. We do it, we manage, Not the fanciest of stuff going on, but It works and it saves you a bundle. It's how we keep things kind of, again, glamorous jewelry, but not a lot of glamorous production, because that would just, basically, you're paying for that. You got to pay for that. Why, it amazes me how every shopping network has 3 to 10 hosts right now on every single show. And I get it. That'd be more exciting. It'd be more fun to converse with somebody. I get it. But you know, that would cost you more money, right? Have you noticed that? It's like every single show, there's 3 to 4 people talking at the same time. Exciting, great. Yeah, you get to converse. Hey, you know, great. No one's losing their voice. They only got to talk for a few seconds, right? That's great. I mean, yeah, you'd probably never lose my voice if that was good. Point is, it's more money to you. I do think that we lose sight of the fact that we do a lot of things to try and make these the values. In addition to just getting our own, using our own gemstones, doing our own designs. By the way, are those sold? Okay, fine. Great. I get on my soapbox here about how we're so different, because people oftentimes ask, and I think a lot of times our low prices are a detriment because you think something's wrong, right? Like, so we really, really do. We all chip in here to make these prices really good. So it's just a different shopping experience. And when the shopping world is changing as rapidly as it is, I like to remind you that I've been doing this 26 years and going strong here, and I got to tell you, it's really a delight, and the reason we work really, really hard on a lot of fronts here, all together as a team, to make these values happen. And then we save you $5,000 via the auction. It's an incredible way to shop. It really is. I'm going to show you our Tanzanite trillion, because I promised this here. So really quickly, and then we got to go. 35 minutes left in the broadcast. That's it. So we'll see you tomorrow night. But I got to make sure we get any requests. We'll get some recaps going as well. Take a look at this, and I'll zoom back in on this Tanzanite for you, so you can see. That's, yeah, another viewpoint of how big those earrings are when you had to go that far. Wow, look at the reds. So now, wow, we got something else to distract us here, which is the red flashes of this trillion cut. Rarely seen cut in a Tanzanite. And this is that trillion 7-carat pluser in size. It's 113-1217. Thank you on the earrings. Well done there. Wow. Got some big values going on tonight. So again, anything else you want to shop on or save on, this is the time to do it here with only about, yeah, we got about 35 minutes left to go. So here's our trillion. Oh, this is just beaming reds from every angle, straight from the center on out. And then you've got those bigger diamonds at the corners. 3 corners here of our trillion, 7 carats 32 in size, 68 points in the diamond weight, and it's fabulous. I love it. We can do any gold you want. Hey, extra bonus here. You're not stuck with white gold. You can choose your gold color. Yellow or rose is fine. We are on our way. We'll have a little recap before we go here, but come on in, guys. Let's do some partying. Let's get everything out of here. Everything we've shown today should find a home by the end of the night, which is 35 minutes away. Let's get to it, and let's make this your rock star trillion cut Tanzanite. And then let me know what you'd like to see. We'll recap it for you privately, or like one at a time here, and then we'll get you all the big values from the day here. But this is our 732, 68 points in the diamonds, incredible. Love the bigger stones in the corners there as well. Here's what it looks like on the hand. 2 ways to wear a trillion. I'll show you both. Do you want the point away, or do you want me to flip it around and we'll go point up here? But here's the whole point of bringing out a Tanzanite like this on an evening like tonight. Now, we all have our different preferences. I never expect you to like what I like. Heavens knows, you're not going to. But here's the thing. If you want a stone with intensity of neon and sparkle, most Tanzanites, all of ours, are going to give an intense neon and red flash you literally don't see anywhere else. What they don't always do is sparkle. This is the stone, and 2 stones, 2 cuts will do it better than everything else. It's the round and it's the trillion. We're back up close. And you know what? This is really on full display right now. I'm somebody who loves sparkle. It's my favorite color. It's my favorite pattern. It's my favorite everything. I love sparkle. I'm addicted to sparkle, always have been. It probably makes sense. As much as I miss broadcasting in the sports world, I gotta tell you, because I still have a passion and love that, but I gotta tell you, sparkle is where I belong. I am completely, literally obsessed with sparkle. And I know I'm not the only one. And if you got an oval or a cushion cut or a lot of the other cuts we've presented over the 8 years I've had Blue Wing Block Ds exclusively on this air here at TVON, you have seen gorgeous saturation, neon blues, neon purples, lots of red. That's expected. You should get that with the Blue Wing Block Ds. They're the literal best in the world. There has never been a segment of the mine, there's only one in the world, there's never been a segment of that mine, A block, D block, C block, anything. There's never been, ever, a material that has come out of the ground any more saturated than this Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve that we're bringing. This is the literal best. So don't buy into all the hype somewhere else. When you see light color, know it's light color. Trust your eyes. Trust your colors. Trust what you know about saturation, and the more red and the more saturation it delivers, the better it is. We have the best, and nobody else has this exclusive, this Museum Reserve. We have it. So once that's clear, yes, you can get an oval and a cushion and a beautiful stone in a lot of different varieties, emerald cuts as well, that give you all that saturation we expect to see, but you don't always get a brilliant sparkle effect. That is where the cutting, and sometimes there will be rounds and trillions that I've had that give you the sparkle, but sometimes that sparkle gives an element of almost a white flash instead of a red flash, where you're not seeing the intensity of color as much. So it's almost as if you're choosing, do you want to forego a little bit of your neon saturated color to get more brilliance and sparkle and glittering wow factor effect? Poppity pop pops. This one is the no compromise. It is straight up as neon as ever, more red flashes than ever, and yet the sparkle is not dulling the saturation of the stone. Take a look and see what I'm talking about. I think you're gonna see it at home. I think you see what I'm talking about. Big diamond weight around it. We're all but done with tanzanites, which is great, because honestly, I think a lot of you have them and are good to go and are done. Your collection's complete, but like I said, with a lot of brand new shoppers of late, there's inevitably somebody who either needs to add a trillion, wants to add a trillion, doesn't have one of the best qualities in the world yet. This is it. So here's our 7 carat 32 that is no longer going to be, and I know we've seen it, $7,999. Now it's not, simply not. All I can do is give it away. Been doing it all night, not stopping now. We've got 31 minutes to give away anything you want to see. Still awaiting our first request. Got to get them in. We're giving it all away. Everything must go. Everything will go. We're going to recap what we still have left from the show, including some of our museum masterpieces, but this is not going to be $79. It is a blowout price. I already tried the auction. That auction did not go in my favor. We didn't get a lot of activity. So guess what? I can give away jewelry on my own and not even take the 2 minutes it takes to do an auction. Let's give it away right now. 7, 6, 5, all great values. It's not going to be 4. It's not $39.99 either. I think we're all doing the math, figuring out right here and now, that is a wonderfully special value here, but instead, going even lower to give that 7 carat 32 away. And we'll do it right now. Blowout time is here, and you just need one incredible tanzanite. Red flashes are the best. It's $38.50 a carat most places right now for Block C. Block C is light. It's lavenders. It's really light in color. It's not what you're getting here. The best of the best is on display, and let me take another discount for you. We've been doing this all night. It has been the biggest sale day of the year without even being a sale, and that is delightful. And what a treat to see. If you've shopped anything today, you gotta give yourself that pat on the back. Really congratulate yourself here. I congratulate you. It's a big day for values and savings, and we keep it going. We're not doing 39 or 38 or 37. Simply the best. 7 carat and a third, trillion cut gives you the beauty, the sparkle, the saturation, the intensity. The red flashes are all there. It's everything in one stone, and we kept it classic with the mounting as well. We really did. We didn't get too fancy or frilly. We just let the cut really resonate. Give it that shadow, that perfect halo, embellish the points with the bigger diamonds, so that step up with the bigger diamonds, and now it's not even 37 or 36 or 35, not even $3,500. I'm blowing it out for $34.99. One caller, and that puts that stone, we're well under 500 a carat. Everyone else is doing lower quality for way more. We've got that incredible stone with those big impressive diamonds, and look at that directly up to your eye level. That's what I'm talking about. That sparkle, it is just absolutely brilliant. Beyond what you typically see in any other cutting. It's the trillion. It's magnificent. There's a reason it's one of my favorite cuts in anything, but paired up with the Blue Wing Block D like you see here, just fabulous. Second to none. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about our really fabulous recap. And although we have the pink diamond bracelet and several yellow diamond specials coming up over the weekend, there is the here and now of what we need to move out the door as quickly as we say goodnight here in about 28 minutes. So what I'm going to do is show you some of our best of the best to consider. And you're gonna take, I think, everything off this wheel. The prices have been too good to leave anything here tonight. There's always gonna be inevitably a piece or two left behind from 3 hours of jewelry. I don't think that should happen tonight. As someone who does this for a living and gives great values every day of my life, I don't think it should happen tonight where there's anything left over. So whether you're just arriving a little later to the show, maybe it's been a busy Thursday, they always are, or you're just still thinking about it or wanted to see the whole collection and variety before you made a decision, now is the time, and we're gonna show you what we have remaining from earlier. So let me get you set up here with what you probably haven't seen yet. And these are mostly the first half hour. So again, that's what happens on a third. We start really early these days. It's quite frankly, it's just too early. So take a look at this. This is where, again, lucky to have a few pieces remaining, like the $6.99 garnet with that really cool diamond design. But we'll also show you a peridot and a big, beautiful pear-shaped kunzite here. That's lovely. We have I personally love this heart-shaped zircon. It's like no other zircon. It's not orange, it's not yellow, it's not pink, it's not red, it's a blend. It's a blend with brilliance beyond, and it's giving you all different colors in a rare, huge 5-carat zircon heart shape. It's not our only heart shape either. I've also got a yellow sapphire here in a big, wide band. We've got that one for you. We have the outstanding kunzite. I always like the angle better on the pear shape sitting this way. And then we've got the big pearl. This is our designer pearl ring in the white gold. It's mother of pearl and large pearl and diamonds as well. And by the way, most of what's up here, actually everything that's up here is under $3,000. And the only thing that's $29.99 is the zircon. The rest is much more affordable than that, like $9.99. What? Yeah, what would be $9.99? Well, a lot of options up here. The peridot's $9.99. The gorgeous kunzite's $8.88. The garnet pendant, which is the heart shape in the middle with the round, that heart shape bail, that's $6.99. The pearl ring, which is huge, by far the largest ring up here, that's $9.99. We also have our gorgeous diamond earrings. Look at how pretty these are. They're like a diamond stud, but better, because they give you so much more light return than just one single diamond, because they're baguettes and rounds together. This is the 18-karat gold, one of a kind stud earring with the baguettes and the rounds, and they're also $999. So we have got most of the wheel that's up here is under $1,000. Well, well, well. And then we have our sapphire heart shape and our zircon heart shape, which would be the only two items up there are the heart shapes that are over $1,000. Yes? The ruby pendant? Are you talking about the one I was about to recap, the 260? Yeah. Congratulations. Ruby pendant. Do they need to see it again? Okay. Ruby pendant, 18-karat gold that I was about to recap is gone. Congratulations on that one. We are now talking about, again, the wheel, everything except the heart shapes is under $1,000. The heart-shaped stones are either, well, if you want the yellow sapphire in the wider band, that heart-shaped yellow sapphire is here for $19.99. The heart-shaped zircon, which is in the back center, is here for $29.99. So some really big values. Give me a call. We'll give it 60 seconds on this wheel. And again, most of it is under $1,000, including the diamond earrings, the pendant. The pendant's the most affordable. It's only $6.99. Everything up here is a one-of-a-kind as well. So that's also imperative to remember. I also have this circular style in diamonds. If you love all diamonds and gold, we've got a chain and pendant combo here. You get everything. It's the round circular style, but with baguettes and round stones. Here's the circular style, or what we call the circle of life. It sits better on the hand here, so I'll show you this way. Also under $1,000 though is this 62-point diamond circle style necklace, chain included. Chain is really, let me just rephrase that. It's not included. Included makes it sounds like I added it into the price. I didn't. It's a free chain coming to you free with the purchase of the pendant, which is 14-karat gold and 62 points in diamonds. So that's baguettes and rounds. Let me know if there's anything up here that catches your eye, or you'd like to get home and decide if it's the right piece for you, because that's when you will make that decision. And also, I even have this sapphire. This is the big purple sapphire, so let me remove this one, because that should likely be gone here any moment. Here's the large purple sapphire that's unheated, untreated. So if you want to go that gemmy rich purple color in a sapphire, it's over 2 carats in size, 217 to be exact. And that sapphire ring is also $29.99. So the two options that are $29.99 would be your heart-shaped zircon and the sapphire. Then we've got the $19.99. Then we've got the fabulous, this is the earring. And of course, what, $6.99 I took off the screen briefly, but that's right here in the back. We'll leave that for you to look at. That's that heart-shaped design style bail with that red double-sided, it's a checkerboard faceted garnet. So it's a really cool stone. And that is a fabulous piece. So again, any questions, let me know if you want to see the graphics with them or see them try it on again. They've all been presented in full here tonight. Just want to remind you about what is still available. So really important opportunities there. And I love that so much of it's under $1,000 when that's a tough thing to do and accomplish in today's jewelry world. So pretty excited about that. And again, all you have to do is dial in. We'll give it a final 60 seconds on that wheel. Then we'll show you something else that you haven't seen yet tonight. So that'll be important as well. And then again, any requests, we're still got plenty of time to get in your requests as well. But we got to move some jewelry here before the end of the night, which is coming up in about 20 minutes. So want to make sure that you pick up anything you love. And then as far as museum masterpieces, as must goes, I still am awaiting your offers on the purple Paraiba. That's our 5 carat 30 size. I also have the gorgeous earrings. We've got a lot of earrings today in really opulent styles. For example, the opal drop earrings. These opal earrings are the last time we're seeing them on the air. So they either go to one of you or unfortunately they have to be taken apart and melted down. We've had them for about a decade. It's a long time for one piece to exist here. We usually see something for 10 minutes, not 10 years. But again, such is the lot of a $50,000 earring. But tonight they are not. The opal earrings we have got for the final reduced price. This is never going lower. This is your last call on the earring. They are $99.99 for those identical, pretty much. I mean, the patterns here are just the best matching patterns we see in natural opals. They're Australian Lightning Ridge opals. They're $99.99 one pair. They have the big yellow diamonds at the base, the white diamonds the rest of the way. Here's the purple Paraiba in the bridge. That one I'm looking for an offer. Didn't get one. So again, we've got the opal earrings. We also have the gorgeous 742 diamond drop earrings that are here. They're also available for $69.99 for the yellow diamond drop earrings that cascade and have that beautiful draped style. So $99.99 for the natural Australian opal earrings, black opals they are, and look at that diamond weight, over 2 carats total weight in diamonds in 18 karat solid two-tone gold. That's wonderful. And again, the length is 1 5/8 inches. Let me show them. If you miss them on the ear, just let me know. Holler at me and say, show them again. But that's how they look. I know a lot of you are thinking about them. This has been a wish list item for many over the years. A little over 1.5 inches is how they measure. It's a lever back style, so hinged right here, opens up. Place that slightly curved. It's not fully like an exaggerated shepherd's hook, but it's slightly curved, really easy to put on. Latch it in the back and you're good to go. But those are really outstanding for $99.99. Take those if you can. There's that purple Paraiba in the bridge. That's a 5 carat plus. It's a 5 carat 30 purple copper bearing, so purple Coubrian with a carat or 2 in diamonds. So lots to choose from, but let's go back to our wheel up close, see if anything up there is of interest to you, as we did want to remind you of those gorgeous opal earrings. Also, the draped yellow diamond earrings. They're outstanding. I still can't believe they're here. I know they may not be your every single day style of earring, but boy, are they just outstanding for when you want to look and feel like, I would say $1 million is the proverb we say, but boy, they sure look like more than that. And they're just outstanding. Yellow, gold, mostly different colors of diamonds within, but there are the other earrings we have. 742 is your total weight in this drop earring. I'll show them to you in the hand. They're 1130025. They also need to find their home here tonight. So we have 742 in diamonds, mostly everything except the intersection here. Those are the only white diamonds. Everything else is a natural color of exotic diamond. Go ahead. Jason, how can I help you? Yes, I can. We're going to try on the pearl ring from the wheel. Sure thing. Here it is. Item number on the pearl is 1131752. It's large. It's all 14 karat gold. This is 14 karat white gold. Stays in the white gold. Look at how you don't even see the gold. It's really all about pearl and diamonds. Diamonds and pearls, and pearl and mother of pearl together. So you have your carved mother of pearl, which is a fancy cut there, 2 pieces of mother of pearl surrounding the border of your gigantic 10 millimeter, and then diamonds on the left and right sides there. East and west sides are where your diamonds are. That's 9 points in diamonds, solid gold, great feel to this overall hexagonal style, but with that incredible round pearl in the middle. So that is $9.99, okay? So white gold only is how that stays. Really fabulous look, great finishing on the inside as well. You see the profile. I was pointing this out earlier, how the pearl sits down into the design. So the design almost wraps around it, gives it a hug on the side. Instead of it sitting up really, really high off the hand like a lot of pearls do, that's a great way to go. And it's $9.99 as well. So that pearl is hanging out with us. And there's our last look at our beautiful recap wheel. So many wonderful choices, so many pieces on that wheel around 1,000, and a last call on the show, okay? Let us know if you have any final requests and we'll get those in for you, but that is really $19.99 for the yellow sapphire, $29.99 for either the zircon in the heart shape, which is here, or that natural unheated purple sapphire. Our pearl we just showed you on the hand is $9.99. I am still baffled by the fact that that is, if I took everything out of it and just melted down the gold, you'd have more than $1,000 worth in gold. You're also getting that huge 10mm pearl, the mother of pearl, the diamonds as well, VS diamonds on the side. White gold's how it stays. Beautiful designer style. And $9.99 your price tag on a ring that size. I mean, it's one of the bigger ones up there, and yet it's got one of the smaller price tags of everything that's hanging out on that wheel. So really important to take advantage of that one. Your gorgeous diamond studs. They look like an emerald cut at first glance with a halo. It's actually the baguettes and the rounds put together. $9.99 for the diamond studs. They're also 18 karat gold. Take a look. We're not leaving this wheel here. We got to move everything up there. And don't forget about the yellow diamond drop earrings, the gorgeous opal earrings as well. Final reduced price. And then we can move on with a very special diamond opportunity for the end of the show. Oh, one more thing I wanted to remind you of is this kunzite pendant. This was one of those ultimate drop prices here, and yet this is what's so amazing. This one is, I'm going to move those earrings aside for a moment just so we can see this kunzite pendant that we have with the side profile halo as well as your double halo. It looks great with the kunzite ring to its left, or to its, well, it's on the right, but to your left on TV. And that's going to be our $449 emerald cut kunzite. That's got a diamond halo times 3, because you got 2 up front and 1 on the side profile. And then diamonds in the bail. That's also 18 karat gold. That was down to $14.99. Wow. Still can't get over that value. Under $1,500 for a 4.5 karat kunzite in 18 karat gold. So a really outstanding pendant, one to think about and consider. And then if you wanted the ring to go with it, off to the left there, that pear shape is a match in the kunzite. That's only $888 for the pear shaped kunzite ring. So some wonderful opportunities to get some very affordable kunzites tonight. And let me know if that is of interest to you, okay? And then our last call on our broadcast is going to be all about a diamond necklace. We're going to blow out a huge diamond. We're going to make a very small price happen on a very large diamond, and that is where I'm happiest. Small prices on big diamonds make me happy. I like big diamonds, but big diamonds come with big prices. Sometimes big diamonds come with gigantic prices. It just depends on what your definition of big is. I like a 20 karat diamond. That's very, very expensive. If you got millions of dollars to spend, great. If you don't, well, I understand. We've got a diamond coming up that is one of our beautiful station style necklaces. We'll blow it out for the end of the show. We're about 15 minutes away from saying goodnight, and we'll see you tomorrow. Big Friday night in store for you. We got our Friday night party. We call it Club TVON. Join me at 5 o'clock Pacific. That's 8 p.m. for my East Coast viewers. We'll be with you 5 to 8 tomorrow night for our big weekend kickoff, and what a weekend it is. If I got the weekend I have on Saturday and Sunday, you know we got to kick it off right on Friday. So I invite you to join us back in a few short hours. We'll be back together to do more shopping and more sailing, more great values and discounts. So join me for that Friday night. Let's take a look at this wheel. Got still some questions coming in on this fabulous recap wheel. Just got to make sure everything goes before the night is over. So your last call is now. And let me know if you want that big tanzanite. We still have that 7 karat 32 hanging out as well. That's still hanging out for somebody to take advantage of. And also, if anybody wants to see the most deluxe emerald drop earrings, we had the big yellow diamonds, we had the big opal earrings. I have Chivor Colombian emeralds in a drop earring if anyone's interested. Kunzite, yellow sapphire. Here's the peridot. That huge peridot is $9.99 as well. Then we've got the sapphire, purple sapphire, all natural. The pearl, $9.99 with mother of pearl. That looks so much better in person than it ever can on TV. My own favorite zircon. We have our garnet. That one shocks me. That garnet is so pretty. Look how lively that is. That's a $699 pendant where that's your bail. It'll stop. It'll drop vertically on the neckline for you. And don't forget about these gorgeous diamond studs in 18 karat gold. They're $999. Okay, so there's the 360 red garnet. And I love a good red 360. I used to have a red 360. And oh, my favorite exotic I ever owned. But anyway, this is a red garnet. This 360 is a gemstone and not an Italian sports car. But it is our fabulous 360 with this cool heart shape, designer style. It's like heart shape meets lightning bolt, meets great diamonds up top. That would be $699. So that's the most affordable item of the day. Congratulations if you get it. We'll move on. We got more to show you, and I'm going to show you our beautiful diamond necklace, our station style coming up. Or, you know, let me just show them, because you heard me say Chivor Emerald, and somebody's probably wishing I would just put them on the air and pop them up for you to look at and give them away, even though it's our most pricey earring here, when I got earrings that are $10,000 and $7,000, and you've already seen them tonight. Well, if anybody's looking for the most deluxe emerald earring that we have had, welcome to the show. 113-1984 is the number. Chivor Colombian stones here. Wild. They're super clean. Chivor is the other main mine that we really praise out of Colombia. It's two main mines, Muzo and Chivor. Chivor usually has just a brighter, cleaner stone. And these are still bright pops of color. It's a real true emerald green still. But you're getting 18 karat gold, 3 carats, 36 of emeralds. They look double, so they're going to look like 336 each when they're actually going to be about a carat 60 each. And those are also fancy diamonds right above them with round brilliance in front of your lever back. And the greatest style I think we have put together. Probably why we keep seeing them over and over and over. I think I can blow them out. We got 10 minutes to go. And we have given a lot of jewelry away tonight and continuing to do so. So now is not the time to sit back and go, I'll wait. Somebody else can have the big value. Not advised here. Let's show them show y'all what they look like from a distance away. Here's the length they're gonna give. Oh, look at that. Clean, bright, glowing emerald material. This is your length. It is 1 3/8 top to bottom, lever back style. Pop them open just like so. These have never been opened before. So there they go. Oh boy. They have just, there you go. They open up, they close with latching them together, push and click and done. And then you've got the diamond weight here. It's gonna be first 24 points in the kite cuts and then another 41 points in the rounds. Because what's different here is that sometimes the stone's gonna be just flying solo. Here, the stones are wrapped in a halo, so it's not just the round brilliance in front of the lever back, but also the diamonds that go around the stone in that halo. So it's very, very prestige, very important, like the emeralds deserve. I mean, I can't think of a stone any more deserving than a stone like that. That gorgeous glow, that premier clarity, and now the blowout price that somebody's been waiting a lifetime for, no doubt about it. This is what's going to happen. Oh, look at that brightness. That is classic Chivor with that gorgeous glow they have, just an intensity, a true transparency. Forget about translucency, which we praise in an emerald. This is beyond that with a true transparency. You could see, like if you had a little fine print behind it, you would be able to read it. It is just that stunning and clean and bright and glowing. And if they, again, doesn't that look like 336 each? It's the beauty of emeralds. Again, they may only be a carat 60, a carat 70 each, but they look even larger by double. So that's really crucial as well. Let's take another look at them close up. And a blowout is coming your way. No longer $13,999. Got a better value into the show. 9 minutes to go. How about it? One more giveaway for the road? I say yes. And the biggest earring we have yet is supposed to be $14,000. Get the emeralds, get the opals, get the yellow diamonds, but this price tag is actually going to be the lowest of all of our deluxe designer earrings tonight, because that's how we've been rolling all night long with these discounts and these savings and these important, spectacular, beyond your imagination values. It is like fantasy land of shopping, and I love that. Welcome to the best place to shop for fine jewelry. And it's the last call on the show, but we got a lot of pieces and busy lines. I wonder why. A lot of pieces going. There's a lot of great jewelry that still exists from tonight. All these beautiful ideas, great discounts on everything. We do it again tomorrow night. Be sure and join us. Set those alarms. Write yourself a note. Make it. Heck, that's no better way to spend a Friday night, right? Friday night, stay in, stay with us. Great jewelry. Lots of fun to be had. But this is going to be less than $99.99. This is the giveaway. Bye-bye, they're going to go. There's no way they stick around for those size emeralds. It really gives you the best in color glow that's completely beyond. We had that gorgeous ring earlier. Actually, the ring sold instantaneously. This would actually not be a bad match at all to go with that emerald cut ring. So if you pick up the ring, there's your earring to go right with it. It's not even $99. No, they're not going to be. We got to say goodbye to these emerald earrings. Let's go. $49.99. I did it again. We've got another $5,000 off. Just sending them out as quickly as we can say. Chavour Mine Colombian. That in a match set, which we're lucky when we see one Chavour here or there. Totally different deal when you see two epic, clean, bright stones matched to perfection. And in that gorgeous green, because they can be a little lighter. These are not too light. They're not Chavours that are lacking color because of their clarity. They're giving you everything all in one. It's the color, it's the clarity, it's all of that together. $49.99 when you're getting huge, impressive, like carat 60 to carat 70 stones each. And that is $49.99, even with the big diamond halos and the fancy cuts that are sitting between your lever back and your base. There's that fancy kite cut right there that is so impressive to see. And look at that. I mean, let's get you a really close-up look here and angle them properly so you can really see that's clean. That's what you want, and very rarely ever get a chance to achieve in emeralds is a clarity like that. That's what we, look at that. That's amazing. So $49.99, one caller. A last call on our show. A big time value on a necklace. I've got white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold, all here in stock, ready to ship out. And I think our favorite is always going to be the yellow gold when it comes to our diamonds of late. We have a yellow gold necklace. Let me show this to you. I'm going to move those aside. Those are waiting for you. 112-9324. I have waited the entire evening to show this incredible diamond necklace to you. I have all three gold colors. We're going to make this our last item of the show. Unless you have any requests to see, let me know. We're happy to bring those out. 112-9324. It's a 14 karat gold necklace. It starts with a huge diamond. That's not it though. If you look here, I'm going to show you the white gold next. This is the oval centerpiece, but then let's also take a look at the 2 round brilliants you're going to get, bezel set, 1 on each side. So it is, you know, the 3-stone style that's so popular in rings. Here's a 3-stone style, but in a necklace. The white gold, and I also have the rose gold for you as well. I know that the white gold and the rose gold are not going to be in focus like the yellow gold is, but I just think it's still wonderful to see the 3 gold colors and how they could stack or layer, because they're also going to stack and layer beautifully because those 3 adjustable lengths are built into every single necklace. So that's a great thing. And it's the end of our show. We have a 40-point center oval stone, east to west set. Ovals tend to look bigger. There are 2 things that make a diamond look bigger. 2 things. This necklace happens to feature both of them. The first step, get an oval diamond. If you want to spend as little as possible but get a diamond that looks visually as big as possible, first thing, get an oval. Second thing I'd recommend, set your oval in a bezel. It means wrap it in gold. When you do that, it visually creates the look of a larger stone. So you already have the oval facing up bigger, you already have the bezel set, and you've got the chain attached, so you don't need to worry about your own chain. You're not going to go spend $3,000 on a chain out there, and you can right now. Then you've got the side round brilliant diamonds, also bezel set. Everything sits evenly. Everything sits beautifully. You could stack and layer. You could get one of each color. You could get a couple in the same color. They're going to stack up perfectly together with other things. Maybe you do the layering story. Layering is hot, hot, hot. Layer. This is the easy way and the elegant way to layer. You can layer it up. This would be your base piece, the one you wear a little bit shorter. Put all the longer pendants and just drape them together. It is 5 points in the side diamonds, 2.5 points each, 40 points on that center, which looks like a 1 carat. And you're getting adjustability and a lobster claw clasp. And you see your choice of gold color, it's under $1,000. We got real excited to see a lot of pieces under $1,000 tonight. This is well under $1,000, and it's not $999, and it's a necklace. Not a stud earring, not a ring, a full-on 18 inches of gold in a necklace. That's how you shop a value. And they're not $9.99. This is like, to me, perfectly like the ultimate gift idea. I get probably 50 questions a day from ladies who love to shop here for themselves, but now they're ready to get a gift. Maybe it's the nieces, the sisters, the granddaughters, the best friends, the daughters, the whoever. And they say, okay, now I know what I like, but I don't know what's universal to give as a gift to my best jewelry loving companion. This is what I always recommend: a diamond station style necklace, wearable by one and all. Any age group at all can wear this every single day. You don't need a dressy occasion. I don't care if you dress up every day or if you're casual and never leave the house. Doesn't matter. It always, always works. You wear it like a DBTY. After all, they are bezel set stones, but it's not $9.99. End of the show is here. We have 3 minutes left to go. This is 3 minutes. Move it or lose it kind of deal, because if they're gone, but you'd still pay more if it's available than what you're paying tonight to get this one home. So instead of $9.99 or $8.88 or even $7.99, a necklace in solid diamonds and solid gold is going to be even more affordable, and it's $777 as our grand finale to our big Thursday night. Hasn't it been amazing? We have done some incredible discounts, values, giveaways, epic museum masterpiece must-goes, and now we have the necklace, a full-on beautiful diamond necklace for $777. If you'd like to get them, you see all 3 gold colors. Rarely do I have all 3 gold colors available to show you. I'm so glad that we do tonight, and in your white, yellow, or rose gold options. Thanks for being with us tonight. We have 2 minutes counting down, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night, same time, same place as tonight. Remember, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights are all our weeknight shows in the evening hours, and that would be from 5 to 8 Pacific and 8 to 11 Eastern. On the Saturday and Sunday weekend editions, we are here with you during the daytime, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific, and that's 1 to 4 Eastern time in the afternoon. So we got quite the weekend coming up. We kick it off tomorrow together in the evening, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern, and then we'll see you for our Saturday and Sunday mornings as well, which are going to be incredible. Don't forget the pink diamond tennis bracelet. First time ever bringing you a pink diamond tennis bracelet. That'll be on the air on Saturday morning. I'll start to preview a few other special diamond pieces that are coming up this weekend. I'll preview those tomorrow night, so join me for that. And of course, we have just an incredible Friday, as always, for you. So join me tomorrow. We'd love to hang out with you for our Friday night weekend kickoff. Boy, do we party on Friday nights. It's fabulously affordable jewelry as well. So I look forward to seeing you then. If you have any questions, or more importantly, would like to pick up a necklace, we'll be here for about 2 minutes after we go off the air. We're going off the air in 63 seconds. We'll be here for a couple minutes after that, leaving our phone lines open for you to pick up that necklace or anything else you might enjoy that you've seen tonight. Best to grab it before somebody else does. And that is a $777. That feels like a miracle in jewelry, doesn't it? $777 for what you can't see is that it's an entire 18 inches of chain, all diamond cut, bezel set rounds, the big oval in the center, and what a fabulous way to go. Thank you again for being with us tonight. I've enjoyed your company. I hope you've enjoyed it along the way. Thank you so much. And again, thanks for watching and shopping. And if there's any other shopping you'd like to do, we're here for you for a couple minutes. Just call us now. We'll be hanging out here for a couple minutes to answer those phone calls, answer any questions, or take your requests. We didn't have one tonight, so hopefully we'll get some of those for tomorrow and the weekend. And thank you again for being here. We kick off our Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern. So I look forward to seeing you then. Have a wonderful Thursday evening and Friday. In the meantime, we'll see you tomorrow night. We'll rendezvous at 5 p.m. Pacific, and then the weekend as well. Good night. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great one. See you tomorrow.